What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Happy Sunday. You are listening to the Get Right Radio Show with the baddest, and I quote, the baddest bitch on the block, Eric Devante.
Good morning. It's Kelvin Unique.
No, Christopher Armani.
What's going on over there, Calvin?
With my eyes?
Yeah.
I don't know. Did I tell y'all how I went on WebMD?
You what?
I went on WebMD and diagnosed my eyes.
What's wrong with your eyes?
One told me that I had eye hemorrhages and that I might have to get my blood vessels and tear ducts worked on. And another one said I had it's a disease called Bephilonius, and it's dandruff and lice on my eyelids, and that's making my eyes dry. And then another one was saying that I may have a disease that just caused not like cataracts, but almost like it, that just make your eyes get a weird coat. And then the last one was I just have dry eyes. So I really think I have the one that's with the lice and dandruff in my eyes. I'm about to get my eyelashes taken off.
Calvin, that's disgusting.
Yeah, but when you Google stuff on WebMD, you always think it's the worst. And that's what I think. Chris, why do you look so concerned?
Because I can just say I know I've never been on WebMD.
I don't
You never-
And I don't feel like Eric has either.
I haven't.
Y'all never Googled your symptoms on WebMD?
No.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no.
Y'all need to Google your symptoms on WebMD. They'll have you think
When
you
you say
did.
symptoms, I mean, what symptoms?
When you so dry eyes, my eyes do get watery. They do also get watery. Itchy eyes.
So you went on WebMD and said, "Oh my God, I have itchy eyes. What's wrong with me?"
No, you never been on WebMD. So you go in and then they have a drop down and you can put all your symptoms in. So I put in dryness of eyes, like if you had a cough, you could put dry cough, or chest pains, or headache, or ringing in ear, and it will give you all the things that may be wrong with you, or what you may have.
Why don't you just go to the doctor?
Who has time for that and all the corona sitting inside of that lobby? I will sit in the sanctity and the cleanliness of my home and Google on WebMD. Maybe I have bluffers and I have lice of the eyelids, or maybe I just have dry eyes, which I think is just dry eyes because of the season and allergies. But
Wasn't that in Bitch You Better Read once?
What?
Somebody had lice on their eyes?
Something along those lines, yes. Oh, wow.
I think,
We wrote about you.
yeah,
That's
I
what
think
it was
that's
about.
what it is.
That's awkward.
Well, yeah, that's why I rub my eyes because they're dry.
I don't understand.
I
why
have
black
thin.
people
I also have thin
self-diagnose.
lenses. Did you know that?
You have what?
Thin lenses, which is why I can't wear contacts.
No, how would I know you have thin lenses?
I thought I talked about this before.
No,
have I told you this?
No.
No.
At any when I drink, I had 20/20 vision, but then my eyes get really dry during the allergy season, so I would rub them. And over the years, I didn't get glasses till my sophomore year of college. So over the years, my vision went all the way trash. So now, which is why I wear glasses every day, because I have thin lenses at any time. I'm not supposed to be rubbing my eyes because I could tear my lenses and hurt my cornea for the rest of my life.
Why aren't you wearing glasses right now?
The glasses are right there
Why aren't you wearing them?
because my eyes are dry. I wanted to rub them.
I don't understand. Okay.
Someone out there listening understands my pain and my anguish.
I don't understand why black people self-diagnose. Go to the fucking doctor.
Exactly.
Ginger ale can't heal my eyelids.
That's a part of self-diagnosing. I said go to the doctor. I did not say take ginger ale.
Anyways, how are you guys? How's your week?
Good. I'm coming off of an upper respiratory infection.
Did you
What is
WebMD
wrong
it?
with y'all?
Did you WebMD it?
No, I didn't WebMD it. I went to the doctor
And that's
who
what they
has
told
the
you?
actual MD. Yes. He told,
Doctors be lying.
She told me I have an upper respiratory
Doctors be
infection.
lying?
Mhm.
I think the internet lied to you.
Yeah.
Man.
And
What's the shit called?
Who's writing on WebMD?
Doctors.
So what are you talking about?
I trust those doctors.
Oh my god. Okay.
So
So
just
yeah.
the internet doctor.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I had a mini asthma attack, so I was off for 2 days, and I'm getting better.
Mm.
But
So
that's
you a breathing machine right now?
I'm always on my machine.
Do you have it on you?
No,
Is it in your
Kelvin?
back?
No,
No one carries that, Kelvin.
it's heavy.
They don't have portable ones now?
Well, it's kind of portable, but it's not the lightest thing.
They don't have portable. You have a portable breathing machine?
No, it's not portable. It's probably the size of this.
Yeah, like you don't just bust that around.
No one
In
walks around.
2020, they have portable. I feel like it should.
It's
that's
an
an
outlet.
inhaler.
You have to plug it in. Somewhere.
Yeah,
So like an inhaler, like a portable one.
Yeah, like it gotta
no,
go
it's
in the
not.
wall.
It's not like an inhaler.
It's not the little handheld one. It's like a little system, kind of like that.
Think of this.
The
and you have
one
to
with
plug it
the
in.
with the steam coming out, right?
Yeah.
It goes like.
The clear
It's
tube.
actually oxygen or air, in so sense.
They don't have a portable one.
If they do, I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, it's portable to a degree.
You could plug. I mean, what if you at the club ain't no outlets?
I'm never bringing that to the club.
So
Oh
you gonna
my
die
God.
on spot.
Our reputation would be fucked.
Y'all
If
would, y'all would be at blow. And
If
Literally
if
trying to
you
blow up
stop
some air.
mid twerk to plug in your breather machine,
They will kick me out the club. My reputation is tarnished. I would hate to see it.
oh
hate to see
man,
it. So,
chicken
yeah.
handed it up to the chingy and all. Then like, what is my portable?
Right, where is the outlet? Talking to the DJ, can you take
Can
out
you
this
plug
mic?
this in? Plug this in your ox.
Right. So yeah, that's kind of been it. And then I have a friend with me this weekend.
What type of friend?
One of those.
Yeah. What you doing?
A lot of that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Good morning.
Try not to wheeze. That's
Well,
not
good
hot.
morning. That's not hot.
My fucking I'm wondering if I can hear it on the mic. I'm wondering if I can hear my wheezing on. Like, can y'all hear me wheezing?
No, I can't hear you.
Thank God. I'm so self-conscious about that. But yeah, I'm just kind of like in recovery mode. I know we have the podcast pit tomorrow.
Sure do. Tomorrow at 7:30 at Down and Out Bar. Pull up.
So I'm trying to maintain my energy for that. And yeah, it's been a real calm week, I guess, because I was so sick.
Like Neo.
Over.
My week was good. My frat brother, really close friend, Dwayne's in town. And got to spend some time with him. Haven't talked to him in a long time. So I haven't talked to him in a long time.
What was you about to say?
People are just funny. Like, different regional people are just funny. Like, if you think like regional people, they're just funny.
How do you
Like,
know
people
him?
are funny regionally from college.
Oh.
Yeah.
Y'all the same chapter?
No, but he went to K State.
Oh,
He didn't
transferred?
graduate chapter.
Oh, he's paper.
Wow.
I mean, he would admit it.
Yeah, but like hanging with Dwayne today. We're doing his engagement video, with him and his fiance.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be fun. It's a whole Mr. and Mrs. Smith theme type thing. So we're doing that today. I had a meet and greet this week for Ha Ha Davis.
How was that?
One person showed up,
Oh.
and he was late as fuck.
Oh.
The meet and greet started at 4. He showed up at 6.
Who showed up at 6?
Ha ha.
The gag is, ain't nobody coming out to see you. Okay, continue.
And then he stayed until like 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
We closed at 7
Where was this?
at the Go Gods.
You work there again?
Mhm.
I told you no one knew this. He talking about. I told you the other day.
I
No,
told
you didn't.
you the other day.
Chris, we
I
back to our old
swear.
shit?
Like I had no idea.
I'm going. You still got the same hookup?
Oh, that old shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, see you tomorrow.
Yeah, so back there, and yeah, so that was interesting. And then, what else did I do this week? That's really it. I had a boring week. Oh, last night we went to hookah.
Chris?
Well, no, Chris didn't
You know I ain't
go.
gonna
No,
do
I
it.
didn't.
I was like,
I didn't even mention it to Chris because he was like, I can't smoke.
No, I was
Not
like,
that
I'm
voice.
not going to.
Well, I also don't smoke, but it's not that smoky in there.
I like how hookah smells. I don't like the headache.
Oh, I've never smoked it.
Really?
I don't smoke.
What were you doing in a hookah lounge?
Drinking. It was BYOB.
Oh, I don't like any of this.
Yeah, so it was a really fun time. My friend, DJ Soundproof, who went to Central. Boo. Can we get a boo for Central? Who went to Central. He's a DJ. He has a residency every other Saturday. But also it was leap year, so he had a leap year party.
Ah.
Did y'all know how many free stuff y'all can get on leap year?
How many
on leap
what?
day? How much free stuff y'all could have got yesterday?
Like what?
Or cheaper stuff. Yesterday I got a whole pizza at 7-Eleven for $2.29. Like a whole pizza.
You got pizza from 7-Eleven.
Yeah, only because it was $2.29.
Ew.
But it was a whole pizza.
So?
It tastes like school pizza, like elementary school
Yeah,
pizza.
Kelvin, I know. That's why I'm like disgusted.
It's so good.
It's good when you're hungry though.
It was
Like
so
when
good.
Is it?
when you're hungry.
Yeah,
Like,
ate
it's-
half of it.
You're never gonna like, oh my god, I want some pizza. Let me go to 7-Eleven.
I hope not.
Only when you're hungry, you don't feel like going nowhere. Probably.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, well, it is right around y'all apartment.
Yeah.
Ain't
And
shit else over there but
you
Korean
could have got like
barbecue.
insomnia cookies for free. I think KFC was doing something. Popeyes was doing something.
What?
Krispy Kreme was doing something. All yesterday, and I missed it because I was at work.
No one promotes this.
Of course they don't promote it.
I
It's a
Googled it.
discount. Of course
I
they don't
Googled
promote it.
But
You
yeah,
googled what discounts today?
or leap year discounts.
Yesterday was also Ja Rule's 11th birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday to Ja Rule.
Yeah.
I also have a cousin. Who I think is 4.
How old is your cousin actually?
I don't ask me those things.
Because Ja Rule's 44. A leap year apparently happens every 4 years. He's
Yeah.
11.
So I think she's like 4.
Okay. It's crazy.
It is. I would want to be born on a leap year.
I don't.
Stay
It,
young
it
forever.
would be crazy if it was like that. Like he's really 11.
Yeah.
Like it would be crazy if it was actually like he's a kid. Right
like
now.
technically he shouldn't be talking about half the shit he's been
No.
talking about. It's murder. You're
No.
11, sir.
Yes, sir. It's juvenile. Going straight to it.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
That's wild.
But that was my week. How was your week, Chris?
Got a new phone.
I seen that over there. You big money.
And it's
It was
periwinkle,
free.
it looks like.
It was free.
Is it
Yeah.
Is it purple?
It's lavender.
It's lavender.
I should have
You
fucking
should have
waited.
known it was
I
lavender.
got red.
Yeah. It was free, and I didn't pay for it.
How was it free? Who you know?
Nigga, I have iPhone for life plan for Sprint. You just trade in your old phone whenever the new one comes out.
Do I have an iPhone
Really?
for life?
Yeah.
I had to get mine through upgrade.
I wonder if I got iPhone for life.
Well, you have to be eligible for upgrade. You can't just be like, "Oh my God, 12's out tomorrow." Here, you can't. You gotta wait like for your eligibility.
I still had to
This
give
little-
$100 though.
Yeah, I didn't have to get
It's
nothing.
holding me on. I'll just save it until.
Are you on Sprint too?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, we're all segments and we're all on Sprint.
The S's.
Yeah.
Then what else did I do this week?
Tuesday.
Right, my birthday's on Tuesday.
No, you went to somewhere on Tuesday.
Last Tuesday?
On the 24th.
That was a Monday. I
Monday.
went to Kobe Bryant's memorial service.
How was that?
Emotional as hell.
I
Like,
felt like it
very-
would be.
Yeah, it was very. Yeah, it was that.
What was the thing you remember most about the memorial? What touched you the most about the memorial?
When Alicia played that Beethoven thing?
Mm-hmm.
When
Alicia
they called,
Keys?
when they called her, I thought she was about to sing,
Mm-hmm.
and I was gonna be pissed. But she just played that, and that was great. And I didn't cry just because it was emotional. I cried because that shit was just beautifully
It was
played.
beautiful.
Like it was the orchestra, the keys, everything was great. And I commend the hell out of Vanessa for getting up there and talking about Kobe and Gigi. Like that was just yeah. But what made it great is that they had like comedic relief in there, so it wasn't just sad the whole way through.
Yeah.
Then for my birthday, I took myself on a shopping spree.
Where'd you go?
Come on,
I just
shopping
went to
spree.
Macy's or Old Navy.
Okay.
Chris,
A real classic man. You know that's
What?
Chris's vibe.
I should have went with you.
Wait,
it was shit for work. Yeah, I got like work
I should
clothes.
have went with you.
That's not birthday stuff.
I mean,
I should've
what
made
I
you-
got was great.
Should've
And
made you
I
go to
went to
Zara.
H&M for like teas and stuff.
Should have made you go to Zara.
I didn't.
We
even
could
go
have
to
had
Zara.
you lit.
It was work clothes. Like I
Okay,
needed new
you
work
lit
clothes.
at work.
I'm okay.
Have you seen Mary J? Do you see what she steps into work in?
Who?
I'm not a woman.
Oh
so
wait, who?
His receptionist.
I
is
thought
Mary
that's what
J.
you were
Blige.
talking about.
Have you not seen how she steps into work?
No.
It's a competition. She's trying to outshine you.
Well, what I'm wearing tomorrow it looks nice to me. So
Is it a competition? All right, let's do this.
I
How can we be
was
involved?
actually good. How what
I want to be involved.
in the work?
Yeah, if his
competition?
receptionist is competing with him, how can I be
Yes,
a part of it?
I think we should all show up at Chris' job tomorrow.
yeah.
Fancy as fuck,
Okay.
like 3-piece sparkles.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear my blazer from my birthday, my Emerald City blazer.
Okay.
With the green sparkles.
Yeah.
Because I haven't pulled out yet, and I was really waiting for a moment to bring this bitch back out. Tomorrow's tomorrow.
Let's do it. I'm just gonna play some Mary J. Blige and get crazy on her desk.
Come on, everybody, get on up.
oh my god.
Hey, it's Chris in the back.
Good luck with getting on the lot.
I'm walking straight on that lot.
Because I'm acting like I do not know.
I'm
you
walking
guys.
straight on that lot. You can say, "What is he wearing? Is he wearing?"
Yeah, and I think that's it.
What are you doing for your birthday?
I'm gonna go to Universal Studios, and then I'm going to this one of my favorite bands has a concert that same night, and I'm gonna go to that.
Okay.
Aren't you going to Benihana too?
On a Thursday. Yeah,
That sounds good as fuck.
Can you send out an itinerary so I can come to one of them?
I told you what I was doing.
Can you send out our itinerary?
There's not an itinerary though. Like, it's not an itinerary.
You just said 5 days of things.
I didn't. I said 2.
3.
I said I was going to Universal, which is on Tuesday. I'm going to a concert that
During
same
the day
Tuesday.
or night?
Why would I go at night? I took Tuesday off, so I'm going during the whole day.
You don't have a job.
Yeah. And then
You're like
the
me and
concert is
Eric.
at night.
Like me and Eric ain't got no jobs. You got a
And
job.
then the concert is at night.
Okay.
Who's the band?
They call it the BBC.
That's actually inappropriate.
Too fucking easy.
The BBC?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know what BBC stands for?
Do you go on Pornhub?
No.
BBC
Oh.
stands for Big Black Cock.
So only you niggas would think it's
No.
No, it's not gay.
Only
And
you
it's
niggas.
not gay. It's not a gay category. It's
straight
just a straight category.
for white women.
Right.
It's not gay.
Also, that's why like when Billionaires Boy Clubs has like their jeans and they put BBC across the crotch, that's why it was like so controversial.
yeah. But I forgot Chris said he
But
doesn't
I feel like
masturbate.
only y'all would like think of that.
No.
No, I kid
The
you not.
entire world
Go outside and
Thought of
start
that.
talking about BBC, and people are gonna look at you wild.
crazy.
But if I say, "Hey guys, I'm going to see a band called the BBC," no one's going to say, "Oh my God!"
no, if you say
"Oh,
if you say I'm about to go see BBC,
That
well, you heard me say the BBC though. You heard me say the BBC.
whoa, Chris, back this. Whoa.
Anyway,
Not
it's
on this good
It's
Sunday.
a music band.
Okay.
They don't sing anything about big black cocks. So that's what I'm going to on Tuesday.
Okay, that's lit.
I hate that word.
That's lit. And then I signed you up for something.
What did you sign him up
Did
for?
you? I forgot.
I
what it
signed you up
was.
for the HBCU party,
When is it? I don't
sponsored by
remember.
DJ B Hen.
I don't even remember when it is.
I think it's Friday. And then you signed me up for something.
Oh, that Netflix thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
What
all next
thing?
week.
it's on Wednesday.
Yeah.
That was my week. So,
Oh my god. Are you having birthday sex?
it's up to her. If she says that, then okay.
She should.
She
So-
come to cook.
If that's what it's not like that kind of a thing. You know that, right?
It's not that thing anymore.
I mean, it's just new information.
No, it's not like new information because I haven't like smelled pancakes in the morning, so I knew it wasn't like that. But if she does come up and make pancakes, can she make me a pancake?
It's up to her. So,
Okay.
if she says, "Hey, I'm going to come cook you breakfast," then okay. But
Okay.
So
Is she listening? If you're listening, hey, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while.
her birthday was on Thursday.
Happy belated.
What did you do for her birthday?
Okay,
Oh, we
so
won't be
yeah,
getting- we
no,
won't be getting pancakes.
That's dead. Don't even start your promo.
Okay, yeah. So never mind.
She's out of town anyway.
Okay. Oh, okay. So when you come back in town, and you're making pancakes, just save 2 for Kelvin. I just need 2. I don't need that much.
Okay, if you say so.
Are we not doing brunch? We're not doing the Sir Rock brunch this year?
My birthday's on a fucking Tuesday.
Okay. We could have did it today.
I'm not going to brunch today. I'm not going in a hoodie.
Why not? That's innovative.
I'm okay.
I thought it was an annual thing.
No, I mean, just last year was the inaugural.
Semi-annual then.
Okay.
Maybe every other year.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how 29 feels.
Baby steps.
Okay.
So
All right, I'm ready for Bitch You Better Read. What's my favorite word? Number 1.
Number 1.
Retired NFL player Jack Brewer defends calling Trump the first black president. Now, I didn't know about this until... Yeah, very accurate. I didn't know about this until I started planning Bitch You Better Read. But let's
did you see the clip?
No.
I posted it
On
I
your...
wanna- You gotta
my
hear
IG
it.
story.
You got to hear it 1 second.
You got it, Chris?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, because I need some context around this. Like,
And you got to see Trump's reaction. Like, the nigga, he said it, and then Trump just looked at him like, "Yeah, I am black." Like, that's how he looked.
oh my goodness gracious.
Hold on.
My African American voters.
Here we go.
But I gotta say this because it's Black History Month. Man, you the first black president.
It was so
And
left field. He was
look at him,
sitting amongst the table a whole bunch of coons, and it was against their Black History thing, evangelists and his African American supporters. And the comment just came so left field as they're getting ready to take a picture, and then they end up praying over him. And if you look at the picture, Trump looks like a fucking demon. Like, he has his eyes open, he's red in the face, and he looks like a demon child.
Retired NFL baller Jack Brewer ruffled some feathers after he hailed President Donald Trump as the nation's first black president. Brewer made the controversial statement when he and other black Trump supporters met with the president at the White House for a roundtable discussion. "I've got this to say because it's Black History Month. Man, you're the first black president," Brewer told Trump as the rest of the room cheered before they gathered around Trump and prayed with him. As expected, people on social media gathered Brewer for his shocking comments, but Brewer made it clear he wasn't backing down. Brewer responded to the criticism by tweeting out the following: "Being African American is determined by your lineage. Being black is determined by your willingness to serve and defend black people."
Being black is being born black, motherfucker.
I thought that was the only qualification.
That's the only
That's all
way
I
you're
knew.
black.
That was all I knew. During the discussion, Brewer praised
Did
Trump
we
for
vote
his...
on this?
My lineage? What does that mean exactly?
Did we vote? Did we have... I know that Super Tuesday is Tuesday on Chris' birthday, so make sure you go out and vote. But did the Black Caucus vote on this?
Absolutely
I
not.
thought they had a secret meeting.
Being black is determined by your willingness to serve and defend black people. I'm not what?
This is what happens when you give too many passes to the cookout. Stop inviting everybody to the motherfucking cookout.
I'd be over it. The cookout food done been tainted.
Yeah.
Someone tried to sneak in Corona. It's too much. During the discussion, Brewer praised Trump for his accomplishments since being president, such as his prison reform efforts. He also spoke passionately about him. "I've been a Democrat all my life, but I'm not a Democrat now," the former Vikings player turned ordained minister said. According to the Washington Times, "You've changed me, you've touched me, and you made my work go to another level. You inspire me. And every time I go into those prisons and ask my guys how many of them had their sentences reduced and they raise their hands, I know I'm doing God's work, and I thank you for that." I'm sure Brewer knows that Barack Obama was in fact our first black president,
No, you don't.
but Twitter made sure to remind him. What Jack Brewer said about Trump being the first black president was so disrespectful, so unpatriotic. While MAGA and 45 still get mad at a knee on the ground during a song, this guy disrespects the first black president of the United States, and Trump grins like an idiot. "Your ancestors are rolling in their graves," one Twitter user wrote. "I threw up in my mouth when I read this, because he didn't just insult President Obama. He tried to minimize the relationship President Clinton had with the African American..." Okay, well, your point's about to get lost. He also tried to minimize the relationship President Clinton had with African Americans. "What joke. I want to talk to Jack Brewer," another Twitter user said. Period, Paul. Yeah. If that could be my end for the story, I would. But to give it some context, I think that there are a lot of... You know the one thing that really hurts me the most? Like when I'm on social media and I see people commenting about like who's qualified to be recognized as black and what presidents and these accomplishments, and there are just so many uninformed black people spewing knowledge. I use knowledge loosely, and it after a while it becomes exhausting. Like I don't like to scroll through the Shade Room comments. I don't like to scroll through really any blogs comments, because just the people that follow these pages are just fucking stupid. Stupid. How do y'all feel? Okay, well, first, how do y'all feel about the story? Not necessarily Jack Brewer calling Trump the first black president, but just like, just go. I can't.
I just don't get how any black people are really for him. Like, I just don't understand black people or women. Like, I just don't understand how anybody... Really anybody, not even just black people and women, but I just don't get how anybody's actually in support of Donald Trump. I truly don't understand it.
I think it's...
He has showed his ass year after year now. Like, year after year.
Yeah.
The motherfucker was just impeached, and it didn't even get approved because the Senate decided not to do the shit, but... No, was it the House or the Senate? Whoever votes on it.
Senate.
Whoever votes on it, but... I don't know. I don't understand.
It all goes back to slavery and what side of the fence you were on. It happened again in the Civil Rights Movement. What side of the fence were you on? And it happened again during the Black Lives Matter movement. What side of the fence are you on? And now it's happening again. What side of the fence are you on? There's always been two types of black folks. The black folks that are with it, that are going to protest, that are going to be a change, advocate for change, and somebody that's going to try to move the movement forward. And there's all those people who were in the house, who was snitching on the slaves, who was doing whatever Master said. There were the people who weren't marching. There were people who said, what's going to happen is going to happen. Whoever's in power, I'm just going to support. There are the people that said, well, what are the black kids doing to get shot? What about Blue Lives Matter? All lives matter. And now we have these black people that are MAGA. And they're just doing whatever they feel like is going to get them where they need to be. But what they fail to realize is that once Trump is not president anymore, because guess what? Even though he says the stupid stuff like he thinks he's a dictator going to be president forever, God forbid he gets... If y'all don't go vote on motherfucking November 3rd.
I'm mad nobody's running against him, though. Like, nobody ran against him last election.
Well, there was
Nobody's running against him?
There were a few Republicans that tried, but I'm pretty sure they got shut down by their own party.
But it's just crazy that no one's running against him. Like, it's no one... Even though I'm not going to vote for a Republican, but I'm saying, like, there's no, like, other person
They got shut down. Because
the only way you get shut down is if you shut your own campaign
But you need
down.
funding, like, because he's a sitting president. So in order for it to have a Republican run against him shows a divide in the Republican Party. And they don't want to do that going into a new election. Just like they didn't want to do that going into impeachment. Because if they would have voted for that, then all the stuff that they fought for the last 4 years, quote unquote, would have been in shambles. And that would have been a tarnish on the Republican Party as a whole. So
Democrats
they were cowards.
Each other every year.
They didn't run against Barack Obama when he was president.
That's because he won their primary.
You win the primary once, but if you're a sitting president, you almost like a shoo-in to run again for the next presidency.
Yeah, but when Barack won, there was other Democrats who wanted to run against him, but then he won again.
No, there wasn't a second primary for Barack Obama.
So no one ran against Barack his second term?
No, not Democratic side.
If I remember correctly, there was another person who wanted to be president, but Barack won.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Like Barack won the primary.
I don't remember that.
I do. I remember something
I'm not
like
certain,
that.
though. But
yeah.
I feel like it's not too far-fetched.
Yeah, it's not.
Because I know there was one Republican that spoke out, but probably didn't have the funding. And if that other guy was running against Barack, it probably was the same thing. The Democrat Party doesn't want to sow a divide during the sitting president. That's not good.
I don't know. Trump is just. This seems like the longest first term ever. Like, this feels like this is his second term, and I don't know. I don't get it.
He's been a hot button topic since he's gotten in office, and I think that's why, like, every week we're used to seeing a ridiculous tweet or some type of soundbite, or he starts
or the bullshit we seen yesterday.
Yeah, it's something. So it just makes the term feel a lot longer.
And I think the Senate or the House, whoever this is, no, the Electoral College, I think they need to change the vote on. They need to change how the voting works. Like, if the popular vote, whoever wins the popular vote, they need to be president. Mm-hmm. Like, we didn't vote for Trump. That nigga lost by a landslide.
Yeah, we
voted for Hillary, even though she was we voted for Hillary. Hillary whooped his ass like in 2016. So I just feel like they need to change that. Like, how the fuck our votes truly don't really matter, honestly. So. Because when Barack won, both of the times, the Electoral College could have been like, fuck Barack, Mitt Romney gonna win. Or whoever else he ran with the first time. Or whatever it was. But
we were literally just, me and Tyreek were having an argument about this. Because he's a fake Trump supporter. But
he's a Trump supporter.
What does that mean?
He's a fake Trump supporter. He just likes to say and get on nerves. But I was saying, like, how the Electoral College is stupid and it goes back to slavery and was only put in place because southern states had slaves and didn't want to count the bodies of. They wanted to count the bodies but not the person, which is why they had the Electoral College. So it's outdated. There's no slaves here, so we need to just go by a popular vote.
Exactly.
Because they felt like if everybody in the North and in California were to get just a popular vote, then they were outdo the votes of the southern states because there were more free slaves and they counted blacks. But since they wouldn't let blacks vote, they were still counting the population, but not as their vote, so they was lost. Get rid of that shit.
I didn't know that.
Electoral college is so stupid.
It's so stupid. Like, why does 47 votes or 47 points and then you get 12 points? It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's stupid. It goes back to whole, like, I didn't read obituary, but like how they're teaching students in like school. Do you have that on there? Like how, like, I was watching the video and how like 7 states don't mention the civil rights movement in their history classes and like 12 don't talk about the slave trade.
I didn't know that.
And a lot of them talk about instead of like the reason why we had the Civil War, instead of saying that was slavery, they say it was state rights, which is a cover up, just say slavery. So like how the students now, when they go to college, they're like, why didn't I learn this? Because like the textbooks are like covering it up and like changing it, like, because I think like instead of like the slave trade that we learned about, and like the triangle slave trade, I think now it's called the transatlantic slave trade.
That's how I learned it.
The transatlantic trade, and they talk about more so than trading slaves, it's more like silk and goods and things like that.
Ooh, child kids, the future.
That's a whole nother topic.
This country, we really need to take our black energy to Africa and just start and just like really.
That's what Akon said.
Do it over there, because over here we are underappreciated, and the kids will gag if we leave because it's about to get real fucking dry.
Imagine how lit that plane ride gonna be though.
Oh, that's fun. That'll be fun.
Let's go.
Akon is making his own city.
He is. I'll move to Akonopolis.
Is that what he's calling it?
I don't know. I made that up.
I was about to say I wouldn't move there.
Akonopolis.
I'm not mad at that one. Number 2. A babysitter takes a selfie with a gun and accidentally shoots a boy. Hollywood Unlocked finds the weirdest small town stories. Like, I have a system. I'll go to Shade Room for like major things, and Hollywood Unlocked for like random funny Floridian Texan tidbits.
Shout out to Deja.
Very weird. A Texas teen who was babysitting her nephew accidentally shot him.
Her nephew?
Yes.
I thought it was just gonna be like just some random boy.
A Texas teen who was babysitting her nephew accidentally shot him while taking a selfie with a gun. ABC News reports 19-year-old Caitlin. We're about to find out. No. ABC News reports 19-year-old Caitlin Smith was arrested after she accidentally shot her 10-year-old nephew while attempting to take a selfie with a gun. Harris County Sheriff's Office spokesman, he got a long ass title. Harris County Sheriff's Office spokesman Deputy Thomas Gillard said in a statement that the boy is currently in stable condition.
Okay.
He said the shooting took place on Tuesday while Smith was babysitting the boy at a home and started to record herself holding the gun. However, the shooting occurred when her finger allegedly landed on the trigger and fired the gun, shooting the boy in his stomach. Sheriff Ed Gonzalez confirmed the teen's recount of events in a press conference, saying the female indicated that she retrieved that weapon to take a picture, and in the course of taking pictures, the gun went off and struck the child. Gillard said deputies did not initially charge Smith until they had a better idea of the boy's condition. She was charged on Wednesday with serious bodily injury to a child, and Gillard stated that the charge is second-degree felony. Click to Houston said in a report that Smith is currently being held on bail at $20,000 and was ordered to stay out of trouble along with avoiding contact with her nephew. Period, Paul.
She need life.
This is stupid. This story is stupid.
She need life.
Yeah, what are you doing? And it's not even like you're a young kid. Like, I can see if you're like 10 yourself and you found a gun and it's like you think it's cute to take pictures. Like, you don't know no better. Yeah,
but
like,
then how did she? I'm trying to paint in my mind how she shot him by like taking a selfie. Oh, here's the gun. Like, then how did she shoot him?
Yeah, and then like it slid down and just like I don't.
She probably didn't have the safety on. Either dropped it or left it somewhere or got scared or something stupid.
She's stupid.
She need life.
She's stupid.
She need the chair.
That nephew don't need to be nowhere around her
ever again. Just imagine at the next family reunion. No, when he's old enough to actually know, like, you fucking shot me.
Remember what happened?
Do white people do family reunions?
Oh, they probably do. Like,
I feel like they do.
They probably do barbecues.
Oh,
because I don't think
you know what?
They probably do barbecues.
I've
never seen a white person family reunion T-shirt.
Me either. You have?
Mm-hmm.
What did it look like?
Just a white tee with like whatever their last name was, family reunion on the back. 2000
Sasquatch. What? I can't. Sasquatch. I can't. You know what? I have a problem. You know how white people can't say black names? I can't say white names. Like half the hockey players, I don't know how to say their last name.
Well, that's like Polish Jewish.
I don't know how to say that shit. And they be fucking that shit up like great. But I can't say that shit. And I don't know if that's my ignorance.
But what
for
white name can't you say though?
Like swat like swat.
I feel like you're making
No,
up
I'm not
something.
making. I'm really trying to pronounce it. Like the ones that be like SWKA. Those type of names.
Those are like Polish.
I can't say those last names at all.
Well, that's not like Caucasian though.
Yeah.
What are they?
That's like they're like another ethnicity.
Because what are
That's
some
Caucasian.
What are some white last names?
Hold on, let's stop this now. We're not going to say that Polish and Irish aren't white. When
No,
they say
their
that,
skin
complexion is white.
when they say that African and Haitian and
Who says Haitian are black
Congo
people?
are black people,
You don't
they
think-
all group us.
I think.
And
that's
I'm going to
black,
group.
though.
They are, and I'm going to group the whites with the Irish and the Polish because they are the whites.
No, that's fine. When you say last names of white people, I'm thinking like
Smith.
Turner.
Turner's could be black. Tina Turner.
Yeah,
Well,
it
it's not
could
really,
be,
but
but
no.
it's like, yeah, it's,
What is a white last name?
DeVoe.
is it?
DeVoe.
I
DeVoe
would
sounds
think
so
so.
soulful.
Does it?
DeVoe?
Rebecca
DeVoe?
DeVoe.
No, she's
Is
black.
it a coworker?
Or she's fucking someone.
No,
black.
I just thought of something.
Deruzolo. Like Jordan's last name is Deruzolo. It's Italian.
She's Italian though.
That's
Think of
white.
That's white.
But think of like Caucasian.
What makes something white and what makes it not white?
No,
because
what
this
I'm
is
sa-
my thing.
what I'm
You're
saying
supporting.
is-
You're supporting my cause, Chris.
I'm not.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
not. No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
What makes
of-
something
what
white-
peop- what white people do y'all know? A white person I know. Her last name is Youngblood.
Like snap your fingers.
It's murder.
Her last name is
That's my
Youngblood.
point. We separate white people. Oh, they're Irish. Oh, they're Polish. Oh, that's a Irish Polish last name. But we don't do that with our own people. We just say it's all black.
Another white person.
We
His
do.
name was Miller.
Miller's fine. I mean, Romeo's last name was Miller.
My grandfather's last name is Miller.
But you know what's tough? I think because of the way that we all ended up here and like white people having sex with black slaves and
Yeah.
babies being made, lines have been blurred in terms of last names. There are certain last names that you just do not expect to hear on a white person. Like
Quentin Tarantino. He's white.
Tarantino. I don't. Maybe because
No
I'm
black
accustomed to
person
it being
is Tarantino.
No, yeah, at all. Yeah, no, I don't expect to hear that.
Spanish last name.
Tarantino.
Tarantino?
I would have never thought that.
I wouldn't have either.
You
Yeah.
thought it was Spanish?
Yeah,
Oh,
Leonardo DiCaprio.
that's what
that sounds French.
Oh,
Who else
that's
is
a
white?
French last
Affleck.
name. That's not white. That's French.
Affleck.
You see
Ben
what I'm
Affleck.
saying? Y'all see what I'm saying?
His last name is
Do y'all
Affleck.
see my point?
Yeah. Because what are some black last names?
It's a white last
Johnson.
name. I'm stop saying it's
Johnson.
Italian,
Smith.
Polish.
Well,
It's
Smith is
Smith can
in
be
the middle.
both.
Yeah.
Mm.
Robertson. But I feel like a white.
Roberts,
Yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah.
I think Jackson and Johnson are the most blackest last names.
Johnson, definitely.
Yeah. Because only Jacksons I could think of that are like always black, like the Jacksons,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Freddie Jackson.
Samuel.
Samuel.
I can't think of one white person who has like the last name of Jackson, who's like famous,
I don't know.
or Johnson.
Andrew John. No, that's Andrew Jackson.
Andrew Johnson. Yeah, he fucked the slaves. That's why we have Jackson.
Number 3.
It's the truth.
All right.
Are we not going? This is the first.
I know it's true.
It's the first day of March, but it's extended Black History Month. We didn't do a Black History Month episode.
I didn't
So
want
this
to talk
is
about
it.
that oppressive shit. Number 3.
3 slaves named Jackson.
This applies to you too because it can't relate to me. Beard zaddies, beware. The CDC warns about the dangers about facial hair as coronavirus spreads. We have bad news for beard zaddies and pretty much anyone else with significant facial hair. In order to protect yourself during the coronavirus breakout, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention suggests a clean-shaven face may be the best way to go. The CDC said facial hair can interfere when trying to use a I already know what's coming out that damn bag, Kelvin. The CDC said that facial hair can interfere when trying to use a respirator or face mask properly. A graphic released by the CDC shows which facial hairstyles will conflict with potentially
And they're all
life-saving
black.
What? Hold on. Calvin has a fucking face mask. I thought this was the beard guard, but it's not. It's a face mask.
My
Just
face
put it on
mask.
your ears.
Yeah, what are you putting on the Okay.
Cause I have to hear what y'all talking about.
A graphic released by the CDC shows which
When did you buy that? Like, let's take a second. When did you buy this?
Huh?
When did you buy this?
When I start walking, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought this when I start working back at the Go Gods.
And like when you bought it, like what was your thought process when you bought that?
We have a lot of Asians that come in
Oh my god.
and they have on face masks.
Clearly, this is your first time
So
wearing it.
if they
You
I
just-
put
you
it back.
keep
I
it in
put it
there.
back in
Oh.
here because this is antibacterial plastic.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
So you wore like? Did you wear it to work yesterday?
Did I not?
Did you?
When they come in and they got theirs on, I put mine on.
So-
You ain't about to protect you and not protect me.
So you only wear it when you see people with it on.
Sometimes, or when people start coming in coughing.
Okay. Okay. I mean, Eric, do you have any questions?
No.
I'm gonna post this on the page
Please,
so they can
because
see.
I want them to see what the fuck we are looking at. A graphic released by the CDC shows which facial hairstyles will conflict with potentially life-saving respirators as the U.S. braces for the quickly spreading deadly virus, according to the New York Post. The CDC says people might have to lose their beards because it could prevent respirators from making a seal on the face. And while a clean-shaven face seems ideal, stubble could cause trouble, the agency warned. Standard beards and chops are also risky, as the hair could come in contact with the respirator's exhalation valve, reducing their effectiveness, according to the CDC's graphic. Face masks and respirators are being used worldwide to help prevent the spread of coronavirus. The virus has reached nearly every continent in the world, more than 80,000 cases confirmed globally, and at least 2,600 deaths reported. So y'all shaving y'all beards?
No.
Hell no.
No. I'll be all right.
From the sounds of it, it sounds like you gonna get it if you gonna get it regardless.
Yeah. I don't think my beard is gonna. Me not having a beard is not gonna prevent me from not getting the coronavirus.
Now, there was a story going around saying that African skin is immune to coronavirus. Have y'all heard of any black cases?
You know.
Me either.
Mm-hmm.
A blessing. A blessing. I think we're okay.
Yeah. People just. I don't know. I'm not cutting my beard off of that.
You know, I feel like I want to take it more seriously, but I'm not stressing coronavirus.
I'm not either.
I'm not giving it my energy.
I just feel like because I don't be in those type of areas or situations to where I need to, where I think I'm gonna get it or whatever.
Yeah,
The first person died because of it.
I did hear about that one. What happened?
I don't remember. I just know that they said he died.
Yeah,
because he had the coronavirus.
I saw the headline.
How do you treat it? Anybody know?
I have no idea.
Kelvin's taking a selfie with his mask on.
I don't think you can. Can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Can
you don't have to
stop
scream.
asking us that. We can hear you.
Cause I can't hear myself in the headphones. I sound muffled.
You sound fine.
Okay. Well, I don't think you can heal it. I think it's a slow death.
Number 4.
Number 4.
A hospital employee is arrested after getting caught sucking patients' toes.
Oh.
The kids is kinky. A Florida man, of course, was arrested this week after he was caught sucking a patient's toes at a local hospital. According to the New York Post, France Beldorin, who was 23, was arrested for allegedly sucking the toes of a patient during his shift at Gulf Coast Hospital in Fort Myers. The victim told police that they felt something touching their right foot Monday night around 11 p.m. At first, they thought a nurse was looking for swelling, but felt their toes being touched 2 more times until they felt something in between their toes. The victim checked again and saw Beldorin on his knees with his head over their feet. Beldorin returned back to his seat in the room since he was stationed to keep watch over the victim's roommate, who was considered a flight risk. Beldorin obliviously asked the patient,
Hey, Ma.
What's up?
You good?
No, I'm not.
hold on. Beldorin obliviously asked the patient, Chris, read that and tell me I'm fucking tripping.
Beldorian obliviously asked the patient was okay, and the victim proceeded. So I'm guessing Beldorian.
Ask, was this okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to make sure because I'm like, bitch, are you losing it?
Or was he okay?
Yeah,
It's the corona got you.
Like what?
They sucking toes in. That's how
Yes,
you
they're
get
sucking
corona.
toes in the
That's
hospital.
how you get the corona.
Security apprehended Beldorin until the police arrived at the scene. He was arrested and charged with battery of a person 65 years or older and is currently
65?
he's sucking 65-year-old toes in the hospital on his shift. He was arrested and charged with battery of a person 65 years or older and is currently being held at the Lee County Jail on a $1,500 bond. His mother says her son would never commit an act like this and said Beldorin has never sucked her toes.
So fucking,
Just like that wasn't there. His mother says that her son would never commit an act like this. Beldorin dropped his cell phone, then accidentally touched the female victim's leg. The hospital and police are currently looking into the situation. One, this story was poorly written. HU. Secondly,
Child, we on a sabbatical.
this story is truly some weird Florida shit.
Have you ever got your toes sucked?
no, I'm not into that.
Have you ever sucked some toes?
I'm not into that.
Have you got your toes sucked?
Feels good. Have you?
I have. It was weird.
Oh,
I didn't know if I liked it.
I didn't ask for it.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
I didn't ask it neither.
It just happened.
It's just like, what are you doing? What are you? Start with a foot massage. Then it escalated to a toe suckage, and I was like, I don't think I like this.
Mhm. I didn't mind it.
Not about to have a chick suck my toes and you come kiss me? No.
You better. That's your toe. That is your toe.
Do you
don't
take care of
care.
your feet?
Yeah, but
That is your feet.
no.
You're not gonna let somebody suck your toes and kiss you,
No.
but it's your feet.
What if your wife wants to do it one day?
If she wants to suck my toes, I'm not into that. Like, I'm just have to tell her, like, I'm,
You should
like,
let
babe,
your-
I'm not into that.
What if, Chris? If it gets like, if like the relationship, y'all been in a relationship for a while, she's like, man, like I want to try something different tonight, baby.
Why does it have to be that? Like, no, we can do something
Say,
else.
hey,
That's Chris's verbatim
Yeah,
response.
like, we could do something. I don't know what, but something
Chris, she's gonna leave you for someone that will let her suck it.
else. If that's what the marriage is about, sucking toes, then okay.
Okay, would you eat her ass?
I would never eat ass. No,
Chris, you're not gonna eat your wife's ass.
absolutely not.
Why?
What do you mean?
It's your wife.
Okay,
You're not gonna spit on that hole.
Oh
No.
my god! Whoa. Well,
there's two things I'm not eating no ass, and I'm not doing anal.
You also said that you never would eat pussy, right?
I've said that plenty of times.
You're not doing
But
anal?
now you ate
No.
pussy, right?
Why?
But now you've eaten pussy, right?
Yeah, I have.
Once you grow older and when you get in a relationship, you're going to eat her ass.
I'm not. I can promise you, I'm not.
I can. Let's bet 500.
Let's bet 1,000.
Let's bet 15.
Let's bet 2.
Let's bet 25.
I'm serious. Like
I'm dead ass.
$2,500.
$2,500.
Shake my hand right now.
What age?
I don't care. You give me the parameters right now.
When you're married and she says eat my ass, you're gonna eat her ass, and you're gonna
Bet.
call me and say, Kelvin, I ate some ass.
bet, and I'm not gonna lie about it. So bet
Eric, you seen that?
yeah, I did.
$2,500.
$2,500. You're about to owe me $2,500.
What's like the cutoff?
When you're
for,
married,
for how long do I need to be married for?
6 months.
6 months.
Easy.
Yeah.
Calvin,
Easy.
that's so easy.
Easy.
Hmm.
Easy.
I just think as time goes on, in order to keep it spicy, you're gonna have to try some.
You're
new
gonna have to
things.
put that shit in your
And
mouth.
it's just gonna taste spicy. No,
It
I'm not about to
doesn't-
lick no
She'll
shit.
probably be fresh out the shower.
And you
Clean.
still got, you can be you can clean your ass as clean as you think it's gonna be. You still got shit residue somewhere. Your shit's not 1,000% clean.
Bruh, it's not even like that, bruh.
I'm good. When you shit and you wipe your ass, it's not 1,000%
Yes,
clean.
it is.
No, it's not.
Your
No, it's
booty
not.
hole is probably cleaner than other stuff,
Like what?
like the ground.
No.
You
Not
shouldn't
eating no
lick the
ass.
ground.
Not eating no ass. This nigga said 6 months. That's about to be the easiest 2,500 ever.
Oh no, I want to change it. 1.5 years.
What's wrong with 6 months?
Because 6 months is still honeymoon phase. 1.5 years.
Super early.
1.5 years.
Okay.
1 year and 6 months.
Now, what if I don't get married? Then what?
Then you owe me 25.
Well, it sounds like the
How
bet
the
is
fuck
off.
I'm gonna owe you 25?
That's just the rules.
No, if
I
if
don't
get
make
married,
the rules. I just follow
if
them.
I don't get married, the bet is gonna be off. But if I do get married and a year and a half goes by and I do not hear as you owe me $25, bet. Can't wait for that.
Wow, this is gonna be an interesting exchange while I sit there with my kids.
I can't wait.
Because they gonna be like, why is Uncle Chris getting money from Calvin?
Well, back in 2020.
I cannot wait. March 1st, 2020.
I'm just bouncing them on my knee. You're not old enough for me to talk about this story just yet.
Shut up.
Now, for me, the only way I would, it just depends on who I'm married to. Like, let's say I married Nicki Minaj, for example, because I fucking love Nicki Minaj. I would do
Young
anything
Miami.
for her. Yeah, it depends on who I'm marrying. Like, if that person doesn't make me want to do that, then I'm not going to do it. Like, Nicki Minaj, I'll do anything for her.
So there's a possibility.
It just depends on who it is.
That'd be so much work to try and eat Nicki Minaj's ass. I feel like it's so heavy.
Oh, no, I bet.
It's so fucking heavy.
And Bernice, Young Miami, and Nicki would do anything for them. Anything.
But you won't listen to Young Miami's music.
She's not a good rapper.
All right, well, you need to support her.
I support in other ways. I just cannot support her music.
Oh my goodness.
Talking about her pussy's wetter as a aquarium?
Yeah.
Come on now, stop it.
Well, you about to know how wet it is.
Right.
Number 5.
Number 5.
No photos, please. Staples Center prohibits photos of Beyonce and Kobe Bryant's daughters at memorial service. The Staples Center has banned photographers from taking photos of Beyonce during her performance at Kobe and Gianna Bryant's memorial service, along with photos of his daughters. According to Page 6, several photo agencies stated that organizers of the event prohibited them from photographing Beyonce while she performed Kobe's favorite songs, EXO and Halo.
I saw a picture of her.
They probably were her team.
They were also prohibited from taking photos of Kobe and Vanessa's daughters, Bianca, Natalia, and Capri. At Staples Center, a Staples Center staffer was dispatched to make sure not a single camera was focused on the stage, the insider added. The photographers couldn't believe it, an insider said. After the performance, Beyonce was captured in a touching moment where she comforted Vanessa Bryant during the memorial. Other notable figures who paid tribute to Kobe and Gianna included Michael Jordan, Jimmy Kimmel, Christina Aguilera, Alicia Keys, and Shaq. Kobe's Oscar-winning film, Dare Basketball was also displayed during the service.
Why did people make it a big deal that Beyonce comforted her? Like, I feel like they only made it a big deal because it was Beyonce.
That was why.
And that is why. And that's also
annoying.
why she probably said no photography.
I think so.
Because it was
People
not
got
about
it on
her.
video.
But it was, I understand, yeah, because the camera cut away and got it on live. But I don't think it was so much of Beyonce's ego or so much of Beyonce being like, I don't want to look bad.
Yeah.
But I think it was like, I don't want to take this moment away from why we're really here.
Yeah.
Also with the daughters.
Yeah.
That's probably Vanessa's wish. I don't want y'all focusing on my children. Like, they've already have to ride through LA and see memorials of their father and their sister every day, and they have to be on the internet and see pictures and hear your arguments and then hear Gail and all this other stuff. Like, they don't want cameras in their face at this time.
Yeah. Yeah, Calvin took my thoughts. I don't need to add.
I don't know. People just made that such a big, like a huge hoorah just because Beyonce touched her shoulder. Like, I understand she's grieving, but just because it was Beyonce?
Mm-hmm.
If that was, I don't know, any random woman sitting behind, that could have been Diana Taurasi. Won't nobody give a fuck?
No.
Like,
That's the power of Beyonce.
I just don't get you.
I thought it was really touching to see Michael Jordan help Vanessa down the steps.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's Michael.
And
plus, I'm sure he was, like, right there. So.
Yeah, and he should have done that. I think that.
I mean, any man should have done that.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I think Michael was the closest to do it.
How do y'all feel about, there was a lot of talk about how Kobe's parents weren't mentioned, or his sister.
Yeah, I saw Stephen A. said that.
I don't know enough. From what I've heard, the relationship was kind of strained at a point because
they tried to sell his shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that was what it was? I thought it was.
Yeah.
Well, what I was told was that they weren't pleased with Vanessa being Spanish. And they weren't, like, with that wedding from jump.
I heard that as well. I heard they did not like Vanessa, and I also know that they tried to sell his memorabilia. So the relationship was
After he died.
No, they tried to sell it
while he was still alive.
Like in 2001 when he was up and coming.
Like, I don't get it.
Like around 2001, he got drafted in '96. Mm-hmm. So in 2001, like when he won it, no, it was one of the first times in 2000. When he got his first title, when he started like actually being Kobe, like they tried to sell his memorabilia.
Oh, is that bad?
Yeah.
Wait,
Behind
they're
his
selling
back.
his stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking like they're making bootleg shirts and shit.
No, they tried to sell his shit.
Oh no, that's tacky.
Yeah,
That's
like
tacky.
you're my mom and dad, and now I'm Kobe.
Yeah.
now. Like you trying to sell my shit. Like that's nah.
Yeah, that's nasty. That's
I
ridiculous.
wouldn't say I would cut my parents off, but my thing is like they wouldn't have access like to a lot of things. Like, and it sucks that I would even think like that because you're my fucking mom and my dad.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Who would think you'd be pimping out my merchandise?
yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I don't know. My thing is, let me gift you something, and if you want to sell it, but don't try to take my shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I have a tub. Marcel's already stole some of it. I have a tub full of Sigma stuff and crossing stuff. I wish Tawanda would try to sell my stuff.
Not the crossing shit.
Try to sell my
Not
boots.
the crossing.
These are Calvin's boots. That
Right.
was probate. No, Tawanda, put that shit
Like
back.
let
Right.
me gift it to you. Like
Yeah.
let me gift you a custom made Lakers hoodie, and then go sell it if you want to. But don't just come to my house, take my fucking jersey.
So were they there? Were they at the memorial?
They say they were there. I don't know what Joe looks like, his dad, or I don't know his mom's name, but I don't know what Joe Bryant or his mom looks like. So I don't know if they cut to them at some point. But his sister was there, and yeah,
And
I don't know what either of them look like though.
And do we know for a fact that the relationship was strained?
That's
the only thing I
Those
know
reports that I heard.
Yeah,
I don't remember seeing them in any of the footage of the jersey retirement. I don't remember seeing them at like the
I
championship.
don't
thing.
remember them showing any. Like they showed pictures
Montage.
before. I
Yeah.
didn't see any of that.
So
Damn, that's wild.
It was just really Kobe, Vanessa, and the kids.
That is such a strong woman. Shout outs to her. And it's
Yeah.
going to take some time. Like,
Mhm.
eventually the rest of us are going to move on because it's not our families. But, like, this is going to be a thing.
yeah, I thought about that. Like, I don't know, in death, when it happens like to other people, you don't think about it. But like when it happens like a celebrity, I think because we see them so much, or we think that like they're invincible. Some people I don't, but some people think they're invincible, and then you really think like Kobe was a family man, and he had daughters, and he had a wife. So now when they come home and they're not there anymore, like the whole dynamic changes. And you don't think about.
Bless
The
you.
reason I should have worn my mask because you was over there starting doing whatever you was doing. Now I got the shit myself.
I didn't sneeze.
How you blaming you?
Right.
Now, but you don't think about like that. Someone's missing from that home. Like their family life is uprooted. Like he was a breadwinner. How they paying bills? How they doing?
Vanessa
No, but
has
like
money.
I'm thinking like on like their scale. But then like when you scale it down to like us, like we ain't got that much money. Like how they paying bills? You just feel you see death differently now.
I mean, yeah, like for me, because my grandparents' death, they've been gone for years now. I'm still not over it. Like my grandfather died in 2001. My grandmother died in 2015. I'm never gonna get over their deaths because I think it's the way they died. Like they've died so unexpectedly. Like they died like I was just on the phone with them the next day. They were sick, and it's like we were just talking. Like you were fine yesterday. Then next time I talked to them, they got a tube down their throat, and it's like what? We were just on the phone. What
Yeah,
the
like,
fuck
what's going
happened?
on?
So yeah, for them it was just the way they died. That was like I can't. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that's like with my auntie. I only experienced 2 deaths in my life that were close to me, thank God. And one was my auntie. Like, we literally were at church. She was at church. We left church to go to rehearsal, me and my cousin. And then, I guess while they were, like, serving, like, the food at church, she had a heart attack and, like, passed away, like, right there at church. Like,
That's
we
crazy.
literally had just got to rehearsal. And then, like, 20 minutes later, while we're sitting there, it's like, can y'all come out? It was like, what's going on? Then they told us the news. So, like, I think, like, shocking death is, like, it hits a little bit harder than, like, something that you can plan for.
Yeah. And you'll never forget where you were.
Yeah.
Never.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's.
But shout out to them and prayers and blessings and all the other families that are affected, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like, man, you lost your daughter and your husband. Like
And
that's,
the guy, he lost his wife and his daughter.
yeah, that's just like wow. I like if that happened to me, I don't know how the fuck I'd be able to function. Like I just really don't.
And we all say, like, I could never, and until we have to. But
Yeah,
it's like,
I don't know how. I don't even know how. I don't know. Like when my mom passes, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna be able to function.
Oh, child.
I don't even like to. I don't even.
Even, like, and then my dad always says like, "Yeah, death's gonna happen." Like, and I always tell him like, I don't want to fucking think about it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's what my dad's been telling me lately, too. He's like, I don't have that much longer. I don't have that much longer. I'm like, Dad, could you don't say stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's really scaring me. Like, I know he's sick, but, like,
like I know it comes, but like I don't
Don't.
want to.
Yeah.
Like-
you can't say that.
Yeah.
Don't Don't tell me that.
Yeah. All right, it's Mercury retrograde. Next topic. That was all for Bitch You Better Read.
What's my favorite word?
Picture of stuff that was happening in a month.
Hmm?
I think I deleted it. It's like Mercury retrograde, and it's like Jupiter. It's a lot of stuff. The Earth is shifting this fucking month.
Well, Mercury retrograde ends March 10th.
It's a lot going on this month. It's a lot of shit.
You know what I just thought about? I wouldn't be surprised if you deleted the sound effects.
What?
And I only say that because you hated my Will Smith one.
But damn,
Wow.
all of them?
I wouldn't delete
Yeah,
all,
all
of
of
them.
them?
To make it seem like it wasn't him.
It
Oh
wasn't.
my God.
To delete all of them and not
Wow.
just the
A
one.
plot twist.
You know? I don't know what... I was sitting here like, oh yeah, we don't have sound
Wow.
effects.
I
And
see
was
how
just
you
like,
really,
And then I was
really
just like,
feel
wait.
about me.
And I was like, wait. It wouldn't shock me if he deleted it.
Calvin, you son of a bitch.
So I would delete all my favorite ones too.
To make it not noticeable, you saw mine. It was like, fuck. If that just one is gone, he's gonna know it was me. No one else hates it. Well, no one else publicly says like on no other show be like, oh, I hate the sound effect.
Wow.
Well, Calvin did give me $15 in food stamps and texted me. He said, I'm going to delete this if you don't say anything.
Wow.
And now you're exposing it.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
Well, since the cat's out the bag, I deleted all that shit.
I bet you
All
did.
the
And
ladies'
I'm
night
not-
shit,
I'm not
all the
surprised.
queen pin shit,
I'm not
all
surprised.
Never Not Extra.
Never Not Extra.
Send
They ain't got
everybody out.
shit.
I'm not surprised.
They never got sound effects. Now
not surprised.
I deleted all that shit.
I'm not surprised.
No, I did not. As much as I talk about people sabotaging us, the one thing we have on this show is sound effects that's consistent. That's the only thing.
This was such an ugly moment for you, Calvin.
Because
can't
I was
believe that.
really just sitting here thinking like, oh shit, we don't got sound effects, and I was just like, wait,
Kelvin did it.
he hated.
Wow.
He hated my
Wow.
like me thing.
I see how you view me.
Yeah.
in our
'Cause you
friendship.
hated
and
it.
our friendship's over.
You said it every time I played it. Oh my god, I hate
Our
this.
friendship is done.
I remember him. Do you remember that? Every single time. Oh, I hate that fucking sound effect. We need new sound effects. We need new sound effects. That's why he said that, because they're all gone.
Yeah.
And he said we need new sound effects. How many times he said that, Eric?
A lot of episodes. Every time you
Kelvin
played
just
it,
admitted you deleted them.
Wow.
You deleted them.
No, I
I'm
did
putting,
not
I'm
delete
putting
them.
2 and 2 together now.
Wow.
You need to go back to elementary and get basic math right, because I did not do that.
Wow.
This was a moment.
You the only one with the fingerprint. You and Eric. I don't think Eric would come in here and do that.
I'm never
I think,
on time.
I think it was a visiting person. This was like,
visiting
oh, this
person.
is my profile. Let me just delete the stuff I don't need. That's what I think in my mind. I don't think anybody sabotages on purpose, because I really was pissed and I thought people were sabotaging, but I think somebody who did not know what they were doing was just deleting shit. It was like, oh, this is my profile, so I'm just going to delete things I don't need to make my show.
That's what you think.
I swear.
Let me just.
I
play a
just
random
realized
sound
that your
effect.
shirt is someone throwing a basketball.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thought it was so dope.
Oh yeah, that's so cool.
I just realized that.
That's
Yeah,
so cool.
I had to buy it. It was so dope.
Did you get that at a funeral? At the memorial?
Did I get it there?
Yeah.
I got this on Amazon.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
that's a good
Support
design.
black businesses.
Yeah.
Let's see. What am I gonna play today? No, I don't like that.
Check it out. Where the ladies at? Yeah.
What song is this?
It's a mix on YouTube.
Okay, so the topic for today, long over fucking due, the House decides to pass a bill that makes lynching illegal,
Finally.
and it's 2020. The first public lynching that I can remember is Emmett Till. I mean, I'm sure this shit happened when we were slaves and all that, but that was like publicized. That happened in what, 1950s, 40s, or whatever. Just my thing is the fact that we're making murder illegal now. Like, we're making one form of murder illegal now, when lynching has always, that's murder. Now it's fucking illegal?
1955.
Yeah, I had to figure it was 55. So in 1955, Emmett Till, them white people hung Emmett Till. And the woman actually came out and said she was lying. Like, he didn't even.
And that's when it should have been illegal.
Repercussion free.
But I'm just confused on how it's been over 50 years. And we're now
Because-
just making this shit illegal?
Because now it's not race involved. quotation marks.
So what is
for those
it?
people that
But it's murder.
it is murder. But back in the 50s, who was getting lynched?
Black people.
Exactly. Who's getting lynched now?
Black people.
Not really anyone unless it's suicide.
So now it's okay because we've taken the race away from it. So it's almost like reparations.
I just think it's so fucked up and crazy that it's now just being illegal.
Yeah. And then the number is, what was it, like 1 something to 4?
Yeah.
Yeah. 4 people still was like, this doesn't need to be illegal.
Like what?
Some sick people in this world.
I just and I didn't have like any like segue to go into this, but I was just thinking like, how the fuck is this now just being illegal? It's fucking murder. Like that's just the thing I keep thinking about. It's murder.
And the thing, like, when you look at the history books that we had, and as growing up, I don't know if the kids now will have that, but seeing, like, the lynching in the books.
Yeah.
And, like, see, like, how they...
We used to get set on fire.
Yeah, and how, like, the crowds were just posing, like, they had the
Just
party
looking
with
at
the
us.
bodies in the back, like,
Yep.
like, happy. And then, like, they would cut off toes and nose and dismember them and take them and keep them as souvenirs. Like, this was an
And the
event.
nooses.
Yeah, this was like a fucking event. And the thing that, like, now it's illegal to do that. Like, to think, like, last year, if somebody was, like, to lynch somebody and they
No,
had,
didn't
like, a whole
somebody
party.
recently just get lynched
At
though?
least
Yes,
2 years
yeah,
ago.
yeah. To think, like, if they had, like, a lynching mob party, it was going to be okay. Like, socially, it wouldn't be okay. But legally, that's crazy.
So before the other day, if I was to lynch somebody, it would be fine.
Well,
They
no,
probably
it's
get
never
you
gonna
on
be fine
murder.
for you. Yeah, you're going to jail.
It'd probably still be murder, but technically, if your fingerprints weren't on there, you just seen them hang themselves,
Yeah.
Mhm.
then
Is there other things that y'all think should be illegal that's not illegal yet?
keeping your blinker on when you're not turning.
A lot of Asians go
I'm
to
sorry.
jail.
This is a serious moment. I'm sorry. This is a serious moment.
I mean, you can say anything.
I would have to know, like,
the Crown Act. I think it's crazy that the Crown Act is just now. Are y'all
the
familiar with the
hair
Crown
one?
Act?
The hair one?
Yeah, like California is the first state to say that you can't discriminate off of hair.
Yeah.
And like New York is going to be the second state to follow.
There's
but
a few of them
but there's
trying to
still
get with it.
48 other states that still
I
can
don't think I know what the
discriminate.
Crown Act is.
You know what the Crown Act is?
I don't
So
think.
the Crown Act just came into place, but it's been like it's for discriminatory. It's to stop discrimination against people with natural hair. Or let me rephrase it. So it's okay. Calm down, Kelvin. Take a breath. Lots of wine last night.
Oh, me too.
A whole bottle. So the Crown.
Not that much.
So it is still legal to discriminate against someone in their workplace for their hair.
Why is it called the Crown Act?
Because
Your
like
hair,
hair,
your crown.
like crown, like a natural crown.
Okay.
So you can still, if you have locks, they can fire you.
They
If
can't
you,
or
they
can?
can.
Oh.
If you have locks, they can fire you. If you have an afro, they can fire
Out
you.
here.
Have braids. No, out here is illegal now.
Oh.
But in other states around the country, they still can. Like even Brayon was discriminated against because he had his boss told him that he cannot wear braids. He would have to always wear his hair in a ponytail.
What he do?
He had to wear it in a ponytail because they had to keep his hair. He had to keep the job, so he kept it in a ponytail. But even like with Karen,
Wait, what does he do?
he worked at Ann Taylor, and they told him that he couldn't.
That's crazy.
They didn't want to have braids. Even Karen, like to tell people that they can't
Have facial hair.
have facial hair, or that they have. If a guy has hair, has to be in a ponytail, and it can't be below his shoulders. Like he has to keep it at shoulder length. That's discrimination. But it's more so for African Americans with their hair in their natural state. So a lot of places wouldn't let people wear the afros because they feel like it was unkept, or wouldn't let people have like locks or dreads because they feel like it was unkept as well. And it's crazy that in 2020 you still can get fired off of how your hair grows from your head or wearing it in its natural state.
Yeah. On the design
So-
that you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's crazy to me that that's still illegal.
Touchy one for me, but I think that those who lie about rape, there has to be
That
some
should
type
be
of
illegal.
repercussion.
I
That
think it
should.
There
should.
has to be.
I think
Yeah.
it should.
It's too.
Well, do you think it should be as hard as the actual rapist?
Yes.
Like their sentence?
Yes. Yes.
I don't know the logistics. I don't know because I'm not
Like, let's say a rapist gets life.
for rape.
Yeah. Or you know what? Let's just say 50 years. He gets 50 years.
Yeah, I think like with the max like 30.
Yeah.
Thirty
Let's say
something
it's
years.
30 years.
Harvey Weinstein was facing life though,
He's in there now.
but like the count that they were trying to get him on would have been life. But I think he had like a lesser sentence.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't shock me. I think that. Yeah,
I think 30 years max.
For lying about it? I
Yeah.
don't think that. I think, for me, I would say half the sentence.
I just want to know, like, what were you lying for? If there's one thing where you were like in a drug state and you're not too sure who the person was, that's different. I don't even think you should make it to jail. But people who do it, like, just like I'm maliciously trying to ruin you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember I was watching a reel, and it's not the same conversation, but they were debating whether or not Jussie Smollett should be. Jeannie Mai, the Asian, was saying that.
Oh, justice to be locked up.
Yeah, but she was saying that he needs to be in there for like at minimum 3 years, and I'm like, why?
5 would be okay for me.
Really?
Mhm.
I don't like. Okay,
I still believe Jesse.
my
Oh
thing
my
with
God.
that was that I felt.
I really do. I really
I don't
believe
know
Jesse.
why.
I just think there are so many stories that come out where people should be in prisons, and we're gonna use Jussie as the as the example, and we're gonna put him in there for 3 years when we have like cops on body cam doing shit to black
Hello.
people and they get off, and it's like
Hello.
we have physical footage. Jussie may have lied.
Allegedly.
If we
He
can't get
lied.
these cops even indicted, why is Jussie facing 3 years in prison? I just feel like it's such an extreme for the first time. I feel like he does need some type of punishment. I don't know what it would be,
He's innocent.
but until we can actually persecute people that we see doing things, I don't think that's fair.
Yeah. I don't think it's fair neither. And also, it takes away from the actual victims whose voice go unheard because people don't believe them. And this is why people don't believe them,
Yeah.
because there's so many people crying wolf. And also, just like in this alleged Jussie
Smollett.
Smollett.
where's that from? France?
It sounds French.
I think they're black.
Oh,
Maybe
so
it's-
now he's black.
Maybe
because
they're mixed.
that's
Maybe
because
it's
the last name.
Creole.
So now, since he's black, his last name is automatically black.
No, I'm just saying I think they're black. Like
But
So
that
they're
last
black.
name is French.
Smollett.
Yes.
Maybe they have French. Maybe their parents are mixed with French.
Yeah, maybe Creole.
But if an Irish man is mixed with Irish and white,
He's white. Irish and
he's
white.
Irish.
If he's mixed with Irish and white, isn't
That's
that
what
just
y'all
white?
talking about?
No, that's not what I said.
That's what y'all talking about.
That's not. No, we were saying white. We didn't say nothing
Back
about
to Jesse
being
Smus.
Irishman.
That's my-
Juicy Smollett. Fuck, what was my even point? Oh yeah, I just think that if you do lie on some stuff like that, like you should be sent to jail and put on trial. Why did you lie? What was the outcome of this? What did you think the outcome was? Well, we all know what you thought the outcome was. Why did you do that? And I think you should get 3 years in jail.
I had another one, but I forgot it.
3 years. Take that to Supreme Court right now.
I'm pissed I can't remember it. If it comes back to me, I'll say it. But,
Oh, double parking.
What?
oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
You don't live in Koreatown. I'll sit there and I watched a car in a little minivan right in front of our house. Like the little car would leave, and she would come up and put her car right in the middle and save those 2 spots.
Yep.
And then the car would come back and she pulled back. And then I left and came back, and they did the exact same thing for them 2 cars. That should be illegal. You can't.
5 years in jail.
That's it. You
Literally.
can't.
5.
You shouldn't be able to save street parking.
Yes.
It's open.
Honestly.
Okay.
Then I feel like if you don't fucking live there, you need a time frame of how long you're going to be there.
Yeah.
Right.
That's real.
Leave after 10. If you don't Uber there,
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
You know what? You've been in this area before. You know the residents don't have that much parking. So why are you there? Also, the cars that don't move, they should be told and given a ticket,
Yeah. Totally.
and they should get 2
Jail.
years in jail.
10.
10? I think 10. I don't think 10. I don't think.
Ridiculous.
I don't think 10's unjust.
Yeah.
I think 10 years because I see a lot of it.
That they don't move their car.
That they don't move their cars. They're literally just there.
Kelvin, you don't even drive no more.
I don't care.
We still see it.
I see it. It pisses me off because when my friends have to circle the block for 15 minutes because people are parked in the middle of parking spots that could be 2 or 3 spots.
Yeah. I hate that. I do.
Especially on our street.
Oh, all of them. Oh, they stand by their they stand by their trucks and they smoke their cigar weed.
Not cigar weed.
And they have the little Coronas and now they're talking that stuff.
Shit is so annoying. That shit is so annoying.
And you walk past and look at you.
I do not miss
Like, you don't even
Koreatown.
pay rent over here. You live with 12 other people. Shut the fuck up.
Right. And y'all all split that.
I do not miss Koreatown whatsoever.
10 years minimum. Minimum. I wish I was a judge.
Oh, you?
Lives would
Oh,
be
I
ruined.
swear.
Oh, that's why I'm running for office.
Lives would be.
I'm
swear
running
I wish I
for
was a
office.
judge.
I want to be in the Senate the House makes the bills.
a representative.
Yeah.
I think.
I think the House makes the bills and the Senate passes it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to be in the House because I want to write
I think
a
I
whole
want
bunch
to
of
go to law
bills.
school now.
Chris, let's do this. I'll be in
I
the
need to
House.
see how much it is, though.
I'll be in the House. You be in the Senate.
No, I want to be a judge, like in court.
You still can do that.
I don't
But
want
want
to do
you,
the Senate.
I want you to. No, I need somebody to pass my bills.
It's not just going to be me.
But you can
pass my
persuade them.
bills? Can you pay-
You
Y'all
can persuade them.
stupid.
How?
Y'all stupid.
You talk. To, you can talk to them like, "Hey, bruh, look. How long did you ride around to get a parking spot today? I know you pissed about it. My roommate Kelvin, because we still gonna be roommates. My roommate Kelvin.
50?
That's
At 50.
ridiculous. That's
At 50.
At
ridiculous.
50. My roommate Kelvin. He has this bill.
I'll be damned if I got a roommate at 50.
That's
Like,
ridiculous.
Something's wrong with my life.
You're gonna be a roommate. So then, like, you be like, yeah, that nigga got a. That's how you talk. That nigga got a bill that's gonna put all these people in jail if they taking double parking. I really think you should get behind this. Like, yeah, where the bill at, nigga? And then you're gonna pass it.
It's not going to be that simple.
So ghetto.
I really think that's how it works.
I really think
People just build
I think I'm going to
friendships.
look into law school because I want to be a judge.
I could. Please don't let me sit in your courtroom.
Give me a case right now, and I'll tell you how.
Guilty. I don't even have to give
No, but
you a
just
case.
Give me like a random case.
A random case
I'm
that's
trying to-
already been established.
Well, okay. Well, the toe sucking. Is that sexual harassment? Is
Yes, it
that
is.
how
Jail.
many? How many
Jail.
years?
Minimum?
Yes, minimum.
15.
15.
Because why are you 23 sucking to 6? No, minimum. Sorry, get out. Bailiff, 15 years. Starting today.
Starting today.
Right the fuck
Lock
out.
him up.
Like go take him to
And
court.
make sure all the inmates have on socks when they're walking past.
That's it.
Yeah.
Let's
Now.
start throwing cases at Chris. Let's see how this goes. What can I think? That's not so severe and obvious.
Hold on, let me get some judge music on.
So, let's say Eric borrows my car.
You don't put no gas in it?
How did you know I was going with that?
Is that where you're going?
How did you know I was going with that?
10 years. Because my cousin pulled that shit. Ashley. Ashley pulled that shit the other day when she was out here. I let her use my car for a day and a half. I got my car. I had my car was on maybe like right under the third, like a third of a quarter. It was right under that. She brought my car back under half. Oh boy, I was hot. I was pissed. And I asked her. I was like, so then she wanted me to take her to the airport in fucking Burbank. So I was
Why
like,
she at the Burbank airport? Is she riding a private jet?
Right. Oh.
but so I
Woo,
said,
Ashley, I didn't even see you this trip.
But still ain't give him no gas.
Why I didn't even see Ashley this trip? She doing? I hope she's listening. I'm gonna text her. Ashley, you came to town. I didn't see you, and then you left on a private jet. Who does she think she is?
let me see, how do
Let me
you-
text her right now.
Ashley, that's on a private jet.
What's the dun? What court? What?
That's the
case-
People's
it
Court.
sounds-
The People's Court. Okay. The People's Court instrumental.
It's ridiculous.
People's
Let me look for some cases while I'm at it.
Is this it? Let's
Yeah,
see.
most likely.
Her last name's Sandel, right?
She likes to pronounce it that, but it's fucking handle. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Calvin, go first.
In the case of the unsolved mystery of, I gotta do like, in the case of the stolen sandwich, the defendant came home. No, is the plaintiff first? The plaintiff came home after a long day of work, went into the refrigerator to eat their last bit of Subway. The sandwich was missing. The plaintiff is suing for $35,000.
Okay.
The defendant came home, saw the sandwich, half eaten, that's been in there for 5 days. Didn't think the roommate wanted it. He ate the sandwich. The defendant is countersuing for $2,500.
Did they eat it?
Yes, they ate it.
So they actually did do it.
They actually ate it.
15.
15 years.
15.
15 years.
Because why are you
on top.
touching shit that's not yours?
That's not yours. Put that
and
shit
you,
back.
And you did they admit it?
Yes,
15. Next.
Eric. In the case. I love them. Mama loves these shows. In the
I
case.
can tell you watch them because I don't have that.
In the case.
Give me one about a girlfriend using his toothbrush.
In the case. A bitch, that's my toothbrush. The plaintiff came home to find some toothpaste residue on his toothbrush. But what else was there? Spinach. They are allergic to spinach. They are suing the girlfriend for damages of $5 million.
Okay.
The defendant claims she didn't know it was his toothbrush because it didn't have the little pink top on it that it usually has. You know, like the little cap that goes on top so stuff won't get on it. She just thought it was her other toothbrush. Oh, no, this is better. Okay, no, this is better. Okay.
That was going to be
No.
guilty.
The plaintiff claims his girlfriend used his toothbrush to lay down her edges. He came home with a gunk of Blue Magic and silky smooth edge control on his toothbrush. He is suing for $5 million. The defendant claims she didn't know that it was his toothbrush. She has the same toothbrush that she uses to lay down those edges because if she gonna be out and about with him, bitch, you gotta be laid, okay? Because she ain't about to be over here looking dusty while her man over there looking like whatever. She is countersuing for $2. The price of the toothbrush and the baby hair gel.
You're wasting my time. $2? 10 years. Because you're suing for $2 fucking dollars? Get the fuck. You're countersuing for $2? Get out of my courtroom. Like, I can see if you were countersuing for more than the. Get the fuck out. Next.
And she still has to go to jail?
She still gotta go to
Yeah,
jail.
10 years. That's final.
Last one. In the case. Trying to think of a good one. I love how they talk like this. And they make it really dramatic. In the case. A bitch, where are my sound effects? We have Christian Charles Armani White, who sits on the board every single Sunday. But one Sunday comes in and finds them gone. Did he delete them? Or did someone else? The defendant, Kelvin Unique, was blamed for something he hasn't even touched in 20 years. He is countersuing Chris, even though he hasn't sued him, for the $2,500 for not eating ass.
Kelvin gets life. all the evidence leads to you.
Did you think you were going to win that one?
Like, all the evidence led to you.
Innocent.
Wow.
All of the evidence leads to you.
You played the fool on that one.
I'm innocent.
You think you're clever, don't you?
Yeah, he tried it.
Oh, hold on. I heard so.
I think we found our soundbite for the week.
I heard you were in town on a private jet, and yet I didn't see you.
She stayed at the apartment? No, she didn't.
Oh,
No,
I'm
she
about to start deleting. And in my home.
Wow,
Oh.
that was funny. Who wrote this question of the day?
I did.
Oh, Calvin, why?
That's a new question soundbite.
Okay. So thank you. So the question of the day is, would you ever go back to an ex? Under which circumstances would you go back, and what would you change if you had to go back?
Only way I would go back is if they didn't cheat on me. It's the only way I would go back. That's the only. If they cheated, no, I'm good. So.
No.
You don't believe in go backwards?
No, I don't. Are we talking just like in
In
general?
general.
Oh, in general. Yeah, I'm not opposed.
Mm-mm.
Like, it has to make sense. If
Yeah.
the person was beating my ass and if it was real toxic, no.
Have y'all seen Second Chance on Snapchat?
On Snapchat?
It's about like if a couple broke
Snapchat
up.
got serious.
Yeah, it's about if a couple broke up. One of the people wants to get back with them. They bring them on the show called Second Chance, and they at the end of the question they ask like, "Will you give me a second chance?" You never seen that?
I think I seen a clip of it.
Somebody got Snapchat on their phone. I deleted it.
I deleted it too.
I do. I didn't know Snapchat
Let me
had
see.
series.
I got to play the funniest one.
That's wild.
She gonna say you were never home.
What you say to her?
I said, so I heard you were in town on a private jet, and yet I didn't see you.
Second chance. Oops. All right. This one is. Hold on. Let me see if it's still on here.
I had no idea Snapchat had series.
Here we go.
How did you even find this out?
Sleeping with people for money, they just giving it to me.
I met Truth when he slid into my DMs.
Definitely look good, and we clicked from the jump.
He was real slick, and within 3 months, I moved to LA to live with him.
What in the ghetto?
Oh, please. I found some girl naked in our bed. Then I found him sexting with some dude.
I definitely did some
Sexing
shit
with some
you don't
dude.
understand, but I'm here to let her know I still want her by my side.
This shit is hilarious.
Wait.
Why did you have me move to LA to live with you if you was going to be hooking up with girls and boys behind my back?
You're making up stuff that you don't know.
So why did
Oh,
I
he's
come
gay.
home and I found a girl naked
What y'all
in the
see what it
bed?
look like?
That was my friend. Poll after poll.
Hold on. It's a. Hold on.
Commercial.
They got commercials in between this bitch?
But you was in bed with her.
We wasn't doing nothing.
You can't even say it with a straight face.
I just put my glasses
You don't have
on.
facts,
This
you
Do you know how
Nigga,
many
it's
friends
gayer
that I
than yours.
sleep with naked? 0.
You have bits and pieces of a story.
This
You
got
don't have the whole
a
thing.
hat
tell me
with a
what happened.
ponytail through the
That was my
brim.
friend. We was talking and she wanted to take a nap, so I told her she can go lay in my bed.
So she take a nap naked? Who comes to somebody's house and sleep naked?
I guess
That
that's
is-
how she sleep.
It's bullshit.
I don't know what else you want me to
Oh,
say.
no.
This nigga got on a possum
You're
fur.
So you're telling me you didn't
And a
sleep
red
with the girl
velour
you was
shirt.
in bed with?
That's not what I said. I said you don't know what happened.
Your answers don't make sense at
It
all.
doesn't make sense.
Why you sitting here lying?
Okay, we slept together. What now? What else do you like?
You
What,
told me she was a friend. Now you telling me you slept with
She
her.
still was my friend, but I did sleep with her. Just because I dance around the truth, that's not lying. I just didn't tell you the truth, but I didn't lie.
What?
You're psycho.
Beat his ass.
You're mental.
Okay, well,
For a guy that's named Truth, you sure don't know how to speak it.
whatever. What's next?
Okay, let's talk about when I looked at your phone and I see you and a guy having phone sex, whatever, sending naked pictures. And I'm like, wow.
Another commercial. 1 second.
He has a Janet Jackson ponytail through the brim.
Why
And a-
did you not tell me that you was messing with guys too?
Because the conversations that we had, you act like it was cool. Like you didn't care what people do with their lives, whatever. So I didn't feel like it was an issue.
I don't care what other people do with their lives, but we're talking about my boyfriend.
Our live, right?
You should never be in a relationship with somebody and they do not know that you like girls and boys. So you're not gonna say anything?
And we wasn't doing nothing really.
You was still having phone sex. You was still exchanging body parts to each other.
This is ghetto.
This is
Ghetto
not
as
funny.
fuck.
Why did you do it?
Why does it matter? Because I did. Because I wanted to.
But
Beat
if
his
you're in a
ass.
committed relationship with
Never,
somebody,
to be
you
honest,
don't
we
do
never
that.
really said we were in a committed relationship.
What are you talking about?
We never like sat down and talked about our boundaries and what can we not do, what can we do. So there's
Oh,
no
wow.
like right or wrong to me.
It's shady.
How is it shady?
It's
We
almost
live together.
We're roommates.
You tripping? We're sharing a room. We sleeping together.
Wow.
We're intimate.
We were together. I never said we weren't together. I just said we weren't in a committed relationship.
What?
You weren't just like it for me.
Wow.
Wow.
Watch it. Listen. Wait. All right.
Wow.
1 second.
Another
It's
commercial.
a Trump commercial. 1 second.
Wow. This
Watch
is
what this
intense.
nigga
You
say.
are a terrible person.
I moved to LA to like live a certain lifestyle.
Listen.
I like to like be popping and be lit. I don't like to just be regular. So I meet people with money because they can supply me with a certain type of lifestyle that I want to live. You is cute.
What?
She don't got no money.
You a superficial.
Yeah, I am. But bitch, I'm paid. Okay. You don't even know how I was paying the bills. My sugar mama was giving me money.
You have a sugar mama. And you didn't think you had to tell me this?
It didn't hurt you. It was paying the bills. It was putting food. It was buying you stuff. So why does it matter?
Are you a prostitute?
No. That's what people do. Like, you go on a date with an older lady, and then she gives you money.
That sounds like a definition.
That's not a definition of prostitute. The definition of prostitute.
Yes, it is a definition of prostitution.
Or an escort is having sex with them and receiving money. I'm not sleeping with people for money. They just giving it to me.
Wow. Oh, his face is so
You
serious.
make me sick.
You don't know this, but the reason that I brought you here was to ask you for a second chance.
Ah!
Your energy is like off. I could care less because you're getting on my nerves at this point.
I'm getting on your nerves for something that you did.
I was trying to bring you on, trying to help you out in life and better your
Help
life.
you out
but
better
don't
you
want it.
with my
You
sugar
wanna be
mama.
Regular, plain Jane, so go over there.
Regular.
There's no way that would give your a second chance. You don't care about nobody else but truth and your feelings. Let's go bite you in the ass later on.
Are we done? Because I'm finished.
Wow.
This is what he looked like.
Eric. Eric. Ma'am. We've definitely seen him at WeHo. Let me see him up close. I've definitely seen him at WeHo.
He was on Catfish too.
This ponytail. This Janet Jackson pony.
It's real Rhythm Nation.
And it don't look like it came from his scalp.
When I first saw that, I was crying laughing.
That's so
that shit
ghetto.
was so funny.
Eric, just look at him. Who is his sugar mama? Because I'm auditioning.
Wow.
Because if he's passing, I'm definitely passing.
And he was on Catfish. I'm gonna send y'all the episode.
This is giving so much Rhythm Nation.
Look at that fur.
Cause I first saw him on Catfish, and then I started watching this series, and I was like, wait, that's the same motherfucker.
This is so ghetto.
Oh, that shit was so funny. He called that girl his roommate.
He said, "You're my roommate.
That's so ghetto.
I like to be lit, and you like to be regular."
He said, you broke. You ain't got no money.
You ain't got no money.
Oh,
I wasn't
that
asking
shit
for a second chance because I was.
How did you even find that shit?
I don't even remember. I think when I had Snapchat, like the subscriptions would pop
Yeah,
up,
the
and then I
subscriptions.
saw Second Chance. I was like, fucking Second Chance. And I saw the first episode. I couldn't stop watching.
Oh my god.
Stop watching it.
Shit.
Oh, my
All
God.
those episodes are fucking hilarious.
Oh,
You know what? I changed my answer. I'm not taking my exes back.
Because of that,
Yeah, none of them. No one.
would y'all go on the show like that?
No.
I would.
No. Kelvin would.
I would.
Kelvin would get his life. I'm not embarrassing myself.
Oh my god,
I'm not doing it.
So many questions.
I was so dead watching that.
That's ridiculous.
Then
Oh,
they have
wow.
like gay couples, they have lesbian couples, all that shit. Is
That was
Look
a
at
gay
gay
couple.
Like, what? Ain't no way that she was
but
like.
I
with
think
him.
like that episode had to have been staged because
Man,
ain't no,
no.
ain't no
ain't no way
way.
she thought that he wasn't gay or
Yeah.
whatever.
That was too left
His
field.
ponytail alone,
The fucking ponytail.
and then the
gotta watch
the
it.
raccoon fur.
Y'all gotta watch him on Catfish. Like he had a whole episode on Catfish.
Oh my goodness. Oh my wow.
Yeah, but no, I wouldn't take it back, depending on what the circumstances.
Nope, Second Chance has ruined it.
Oh shit.
Government, you would
Yeah.
under what circumstances?
Kelvin's a hopeless romantic.
I am
so.
always romantic. It depends on how we broke up. Kind of ex, we broke up really, really bad because it was abusive all over. But then I have another ex.
You were in an
that-
abusive relationship?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Physically?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Physically,
fought too?
emotionally. Yeah.
Did you lose?
No.
How long
You
ago
got
was
your
that?
ass beat.
How long ago was
That man beat my ass.
Because you know Kelvin clumsy. He probably beat his own ass.
Yeah, probably. Probably tripped and tumbled and blamed it on him.
Whatever.
How long ago was this?
Oh, this is like freshman year, freshman and sophomore.
In
year.
college?
Yeah.
Wow. I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Shit was.
Does he come to homecoming? Do I know him?
Mm-hmm.
Who is he?
You know Tyson.
No idea who that is.
Now you do.
That's wild.
But yeah, if we that one, hell no. But like one that like
hold on, wait, let's unpack this. Did he like slap you? Like what?
yes, the first time we fought, he hit me. He slapped me.
What did you do?
I hit him back.
Then y'all just start scrapping?
Yes,
Then what? How did it end?
I left. I left the dorm room.
Oh, y'all fought once and that was it?
No, I said the first time. He had anger issues.
And y'all fought every rip.
Not every rip, but like a lot of times. And it was like also emotionally abusive.
But why'd you stay so long? Because it sounds like
Because I being from a small town, all my friends were his friends. Like I met all of my friends through him. So in my mind, I was like, oh damn, like if I tell what's going on, I'm gonna lose everybody I have around me. But that wasn't the case.
Wow.
y'all were roommates?
Yeah.
Y'all were roommates?
Yeah, sophomore year.
Wow.
That's valid too. I mean, I think like Chris's follow-up question, like why did it take you so long to leave? We often ask people that because it seems like, oh, if I was in a situation, why am I dealing with such abuse? But I haven't been in that situation. God bless. To know the mental state of a person going through it, just like. Because I'm just like, why put up with it? Why deal with that? But
Because that's why sometimes when we talk about these stories, I think like that. Like some people don't know what it's like to be without a certain person because they forget that they were a whole person before they were them with them. So that's when the separation becomes hard because like, oh, everything I have now is because of them, or I built this because of that person, or how do I survive without them doing this and them doing that? And they forget that they lived such and such years before they even knew them.
Wow.
And that's what I had to realize. I was like, nigga, you was trash ass nigga.
How long did you stay?
We broke up junior year.
Freshman
3
and
fucking
junior
years?
year?
Wow.
And we broke up because he got kicked out of school.
For what?
And he had weed. And
That was what did it?
Yep. And I was like, this is my escape. I was like, first off, I don't even smoke. Like, you smoke every day. And like, I'm that nigga. Like, you a bum ass nigga. Like, what the fuck? It was like a wake up call.
When did you pledge Sigma?
Sophomore year?
And you didn't tell anyone?
No.
Wow.
He's so mad I was online too.
Really?
Yeah.
I hope he wasn't hitting you when you was online.
Nah. We didn't fight while I was online, but he was pissed. Like he tried. That's when like the mental stuff started.
Why though?
I don't know if it was jealousy or he thought I was gonna move on or like I was gonna forget or like what. But it was like a lot of shit going on. So I was pledging in that it was a lot going on.
At least he ain't dime you out. At least.
I wouldn't have cared.
No, but that would have shut your process down.
They already tried that.
Who?
My pro fights.
I don't get it.
My pro fights dropped me
Why?
because I thought I was gay.
They thought you were gay?
Yeah,
You are gay.
I know.
Oh. Okay, it was just, word choice.
Yeah. Well, at that point, they thought I was gay.
Oh, okay.
But then Justina like saved me.
Oh.
Justina like Maya and a couple other ones like even if he is, he's gonna be better than half of y'all niggas now. Y'all dusty ass niggas. Shout out to the Zetas
They always
because
look
they
out for
cussed
the
all
gays.
them out.
Yeah, always.
They cussed all them out. She told me about that night.
Damn, that's crazy though. I'm learning so much about you.
I know what this crazy podcast.
Chris?
What?
Because there is, women can be abusive to men. Have you ever?
I've only been. So one of my exes, she threw a doorknob at my head because I told her I was leaving. Like I said, I'm done with this relationship,
Uh-huh.
and she threw a doorknob at my head.
That is a form of abuse.
That is, but I think sometimes we
And
automatically.
she did sock me in my chest.
The same time.
No, like I was on my phone and I was so out of the argument. Like I didn't give a fuck anymore. So I was on my phone and I dropped it on mistake, and I just knew she was gonna try to grab it. So I grabbed it like kind of quickly, and then she was like, "You always on your fucking phone?" I was like, "No, I'm not. I just don't really care about this conversation." And then she just reached over and like just socked me in my chest. And I remember I started wheezing and shit, but I was fine.
Did you
You
do it
ain't
to
yoke
scare
her
her?
up. You didn't
No,
yoke her like.
I didn't do
bitch.
that.
I would've
I literally
grabbed
just
her.
sat there.
Wow.
Then I put the best acting performance on in my life. She so I made it seem like I didn't know what I wanted to do, but realistically I wanted to leave. So I went upstairs and then she was like, "So that's it, Chris? Like we just gonna break up?" And I was like, "I just need time to think." And then but in my mind I was like, "I'm fucking leaving.
I'm over
Like
it.
I'm out." And then she was like, "Chris, really?" And I was like, "Let me just think, please." And then that was it.
She left?
She walked out the room.
That's crazy. But I think sometimes we
But
automatically.
that's
think,
when she threw the doorknob at me.
after that, when you left,
Did it connect?
Yeah, it hit me in the back of my head.
Damn.
you would've-
Because I was
you
sitting
should've
there,
sued.
and then
should've
I was
sued.
sitting on the edge of the bed, and she came up and was like, "That's it, Chris, is over." And I was like, "I just need to think." And she was like, "For real?" And I was like, "Just give me a second, let me think." And I remember she yanked it out the door and just.
Oh my God.
Mind you, it wasn't loose.
I was about to say, like, was
it
this like a
wasn't loose.
default thing?
It wasn't loose. She just yanked. I just remember I heard something, and then I was like, "The fuck was that?" And next thing I knew, bing,
What kind of bionic bitch were you fucking?
A ghetto one from Louisville.
ghetto one from Louisville.
I don't want to laugh at the situation, but wow, she's strong.
But I also think sometimes we only think that abuse is
For
physical.
women. Yeah, well, yeah, that too.
Physical, but there's also
Yeah.
like mental and emotional abuse.
Yeah.
And I think
Absolutely.
that's more scarring than physical abuse at times. A lot of times.
I just yeah, that's wild. I didn't know that. I've never been in that space, but thank you guys for sharing.
You're welcome.
And it's good to get both sides of it. Like, gay relationships, I guess for me, aren't uncommon to hear about abuse. I've heard that story, but I don't often hear about heterosexual relationships where women are the aggressors.
Well, I think women are more so emotionally and mental abusers. I feel like they play a card.
Chris's was definitely physical.
Definitely physical.
Mm.
But I feel like they also play like the emotional card sometimes.
Mm.
And that goes unnoticed because they feel like since the guy is supposed to be like the
Physically
alpha man,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
They don't think about like mental and emotional abuse that may still go on in a relationship. Like that's toxicness. Like I'm holding something over your head because you did something. That's emotional abuse.
Yeah.
Like that's not good. Like I'm not gonna let you, or I'm taking the child away. That's emotional abuse. I'm not gonna let you see your kid, or I'm taking it to their grandma's and I'm not gonna tell you where we at. That's emotional abuse. That's abusive.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But that was the question of the day. Would you take your ex back?
Nope.
No, really no. After Janet Jackson and the ponytail, and then these stories, I think I'm okay.
If you're ever bored one night, watch the entire.
Oh, bored.
every-
I'm watching it tonight.
Watch every season. Every season. I
I'm
think it's
downloading
like
the app
4.
just for that.
Yeah.
Lord.
That shit is hilarious.
I also need to catch up on the Masked Singer. Do y'all have anything that y'all been binge watching, like that y'all really like? I love the Masked Singer, and I've missed like so many episodes.
Somebody
I
said
need to-
Bow Wow's on there.
Shh, don't tell me.
Singing?
They said they think that Bow Wow's the dog. I mean the frog. I have seen that. Lil Wayne was the robot. I only got like
The judges be acting so fucking like. How you ain't know that was Lil Wayne?
after watching it again, I could hear his voice.
There's no way.
But
niggas
when you
don't
watch
know
it, like I know that if anybody's out there watching, well, I'm late, so I know that the monster, Miss Monster, is Shaka Khan.
Uh-huh.
You can definitely hear that voice. Some
She's
things you
gone
can,
now, though.
yeah, but some things you can hear.
you
and
can hear
sometimes you
Lil
can't.
Wayne.
He has such a distinct voice.
Yeah.
But he sings.
He
He was rapping, right?
he was singing.
Oh.
He would let go the first episode.
I must say, this is the Masked Singer. I didn't know you could
Yeah,
rap.
he's like there is one rapper on there.
Antonio Brown was rapping.
Yeah,
The football player?
yeah.
Huh.
But I gotta.
I don't
binge
keep
watch
up
that.
with
What
it.
do y'all binge watch?
I've been having to binge watch Katie Keene because I do the after show for AfterBuzz, which is actually a pretty good show. The writing is like, but whatever. It's good enough for me to talk about.
How does that work? Do you take notes?
For the show?
Yeah.
Yeah. I watch it when it airs, and then an hour after we're live talking about it.
So while you're watching, do you take notes?
Very
Y'all
general.
all watch
though.
it together?
Yeah.
Oh.
Real general though, because I don't want to miss stuff.
Yeah.
Just enough for me to like have bullet points in my mind.
Do people be talking while y'all watch it? I couldn't do that.
Huh?
Do people be like in there talking while y'all watching it?
Well, we have like headphones like this, and
Oh.
we're all connected to the monitor.
Oh, okay.
So it's like I could tune it out. What I mean, I'm always watching like RuPaul's Drag Race, but when Pose comes back, I'll be binging that. I really wanted to give the Wu-Tang Saga a fair shot, but it just started so fucking slow. And I'm one of those people with like a die hard, well, not even a die hard, but like a really poor attention span. So if it takes too long to get there. But I really want to know like the story of ODB and Method Man and how they came to be, but I could not. So I think I'm gonna give it another shot. But I don't binge TV too much. What
I've
about?
been watching The Proud Family, and the show's very overrated to me.
But it's
what was
so
great
black.
when you were a child?
It's so black.
It was great for our age run. Like
Penny is a terrible friend.
your adult mind now was like, this is trash. But like, as
No,
a kid,
it wasn't
you loved
trash.
it.
It wasn't trash. It just was. It wasn't that much of a great show. Penny was a horrible friend.
To who?
Everybody.
Really?
Dejanay, she was terrible to.
Well, she was
terrible
bad
to
with Dejanay,
everybody.
so at a point.
Yeah, she was a horrible friend.
Why are you going to be
Terrible.
watching the reprise
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Then I watched the Proud Family movie. I thought that was stupid.
with the peanuts?
yeah.
That's iconic.
No,
Black
It was-
iconic, of course.
It was overrated. It wasn't as good as what people made it seem. Like, I mean, I love how every featured character was always black. Like, I mean, that was great. But yeah, no. It
I'll just
wasn't.
always stand for the blackness of the show. Like to have Destiny's Child do the theme song, you have Lou Rawls on there dancing with Sugar Mama, singing "You'll Never Find Another Love." Just I don't even remember like Tommy
Everybody was
Davidson
on the
being
show.
the dad. Like
Yeah.
it was just so fucking black. I live.
Everybody was on that show.
I'm not necessarily excited about watching the new reboot of it.
I don't like how BB and CC look.
Are they still the same age?
They're
No.
like a little. They're like
They're probably like
4.
3 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
The Proud Family has been
Did
off
you see?
longer
You didn't
than
see the
that.
picture?
I saw the one that the Shade one posted, but they posted the Shade. They posted the old Proud Family.
Yeah, it's a new. Hold on, it's on Disney Plus, and I hope they just bring it on Disney Plus. Like, they don't gotta take it to TV.
Mhm.
Let's see, Disney Plus. Here it is. That's BB and CC.
BB and CC whining. For those asking, I'm just playing.
CC looks bad as fuck. Like she looks like she needs her ass whooped every episode.
Yeah, but Cece's fucking hair. I live. I live for this fro. I live for this.
Ain't it?
Penny looks the same. I thought Sugar Mama would have died
No, we
would she
can't kill
die?
off Sugar Mama.
because Sugar Mama's old.
But honestly, I want to know who's playing Sticky. They're not bringing.
Yeah.
They're not bringing Orlando back.
Absolutely not.
Like, no, they could.
How you know they're not? He need a check.
No.
He not what the shit he gonna be saying.
I would not bring him back.
I just wanted them to keep age consistent. You knew how long you kept the Proud Family off the air. Why is everyone so close to where they were back then?
Yeah.
Develop the show. Because the way I'm thinking of the Proud Family now is a continuation of where it once was. So I want to know like how Penny is in college and stuff because she should be in college at this point.
She was in middle school.
Yeah, middle school's what?
Oh, you said like now
she should now be in college.
Oh, okay.
I want to know how she is in college, even if it's like she's commuting.
They didn't want to force the
I think
girl
on the
up.
show she probably gonna be in high school. I'm sure.
We'll see. It ain't
I
for
want
us.
to know
nowhere.
who playing Sticky. I would love to know who's playing him.
Who would be a good person to play him?
Sticky.
Yeah, who reminds you of Sticky?
Who would be who could play Sticky? And who I would think is funny. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like actors, but
He really did a good job as Sticky.
yeah, I mean for what it was worth.
for what it was,
he
it's
did
not like
alright.
he did a stellar performance,
Yeah.
but I don't see anybody.
And I'm
off
glad
my
Cedric the
head.
Entertainer is back as Bobby, because in the movie it was Arsenio Hall and he did terrible.
Why didn't I know that was Cedric?
I
the
did not
Entertainer?
know that.
I don't think
Ever?
I ever knew that.
In
Ever.
life,
I never knew
Ever.
that.
this is your first time knowing that?
Bobby was
Yeah.
Cedric the Entertainer.
Yes.
I
Y'all
would've
never knew
Never
this.
guessed that.
Wow. And in the movie, Arsenio Hall played him.
Wow. Wow.
Maybe Cedric was like, I mean, he must have been big at that time. Was like, I'm not doing it for this low or
Was
whatever.
he coming back now?
Yeah, he's gonna be Bobby now
Arsenio Hall was their first choice.
for the movie.
Like
he was
stature wise,
in a
I
room.
get it. He had to just be in a room, and they
He
needed someone to
played
record immediately.
Bobby and he played that professor who gave Oscar that $10 million.
Too specific. I would have to go back.
I don't know who could play Sticky. Who would y'all think? Rome Flynn, he's an actor.
Yeah, Rome Flim. I think they're just gonna have to get Regina King at this point. She does everything else.
I don't think I want her as Sticky.
She's,
I want a guy to play Sticky.
That's sexist.
It's not. Sticky is a man.
Riley's a man.
You think Nick Cannon could do it?
I
Yeah.
would not be mad at Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon can be
I would
Sticky.
not be mad at that.
I mean, he may
I
as
wouldn't
well.
be mad at Keenan or Kel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Either one of
definitely.
them.
That would be
Yeah.
good.
Kel Mitchell would be good.
Yeah.
Who else could be Sticky? I want it to be somebody black, of course.
What the fuck is gonna happen with Sticky? Because
He gotta come back.
not in the right mental
Well,
state.
Are they done with it?
With what? The
They
show?
said all
I
the
don't even
original
think they-
cast, right?
Yeah, they said all the
So
original cast.
maybe he's there. Maybe he actually is there.
But when they posted pictures, no one put Orlando Brown. They just put the original cast.
Maybe they were ashamed.
yeah, no, maybe yeah.
I don't want Orlando Brown.
I don't either.
No,
I don't feel like he
I'm
has the
okay.
mental capacity to do it.
Yeah, like I just don't see him.
Nick sucking dick.
Yeah, and then I could just see him like at the recording, just saying some left field shit.
Like, excuse me, Orlando, it's not in the script.
Right, Sticky Wildin' the Penny.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. I wouldn't be. Yeah, with somebody black who was from Nickelodeon back then, I wouldn't be
Yeah.
mad at that. Like Nick, Keenan, Kel. Ron
pretty-
Flynn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all I got.
I wouldn't be mad at those choices. I don't know, Nick. They gonna have to cut Nick a check. Like Nick ain't
Yeah,
no.
he's established now.
Yeah. Keenan
Probably-
is established, kind of.
Yeah, more established than the rest of the cast. Because the cast of the Proud Family, with the exception of Cedric the Entertainer, when he appears,
Yeah.
I
isn't
did not
established.
know that he was.
I had
that
no clue.
I'm really like now that I'm looking back at it.
I'm mad y'all didn't know that.
I
It's not
did
like it
not
made
know.
sense. It doesn't sound like him.
No.
Who else don't y'all know who was on the show?
Well, I'm reading the article
Who's
now.
Wizard Kelly?
Eric Spears.
Oh, well, I just wouldn't have thought of him.
And he
period.
played the rapper. What was the rapper's name?
Oh, the little short guy with the tooth?
Lil Mad X something.
Something like that.
This is the one that sounded like DMX. Eric Spears played him, and Eric Spears played Lil Wiz. Wizard
Okay,
Kelly's son.
Yeah, with the do-rag.
Mhm.
Wow, that's crazy.
And
He took all
Omarion
those
was
voices.
15 Cent.
Omarion?
That was 15 Cent. Remember the dude who was
I remember that.
remember they was being the Spirits Change dancers?
Yeah.
Lisa Ray was the
Yes!
and Lisa Ray was the choreographer.
Wow.
You could hear all
Yeah.
these voices in their voice.
Yeah.
No, Omarion I had to Google. I had to Google him because I didn't know that was Omarion.
Yeah, they don't. I was reading who's the back, but they didn't mention it.
I feel like everyone you could hear who that is. Well, any people that you know, like you could hear who it is.
I didn't know Raven had a role. Actually, I did
She
know
was.
that. I did Stephanie.
I forgot who she was.
They said her name was Stephanie. Samuel Jackson apparently had a role.
Yep.
Probably like one episode.
Yeah. All these people was on like one episode.
The Chain triplets were played by one woman.
Yep. They all sounded the exact same.
Steve Harvey had a role.
Yep. I think he's. I don't remember.
The credit something.
Monique, Anthony Anderson.
You know, as they're saying,
remember
all these,
Monique's
in all
episode.
these press releases, I don't see Orlando. I see.
don't think
I
he's gonna
see
do
him.
it.
I see him in the picture, but I don't see him.
I want Kel to get it now because I don't think they're gonna have to offer him too much.
No, they wouldn't.
So
Wow.
I want Kel to do it.
Damn,
But
I didn't
Disney
know.
has banks, so they could probably get whoever the fuck they want.
Disney got so much fucking money.
Yeah. So if they did want to get Nick Cannon, I'm sure they could. But he got a lot going on anyway. He got a radio show now. He's still doing Wildin' Out.
Yeah.
Whatever he produces, what hosts still. He do a lot of shit. So I don't know if he's gonna be able to squeeze it in. Or he got a studio at home. He could just probably record it and just send it to him.
Do y'all think they're gonna have the same outfits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
You saw the picture. They all dressed the same.
That's ridiculous.
Well, Penny had a white tee on.
Why don't they change their fucking clothes?
I mean, it's a cartoon. All cartoons really have on the same shit.
Not all. They've elevated.
Which who you know that don't wear the same clothes every day?
There are some. Fuck. Family Guy for the most part always has the same clothes, but they change.
Simpsons.
Huh?
Simpsons always wear the same
Simpsons
shit.
also the same shit.
Family Guy always wear the same shit.
No,
unless
they change.
unless
Like for
they're
events and
Doug.
stuff.
same shit.
But think of the time.
That's like cartoons now.
It's
Phineas and Ferb.
1990.
same shit.
Rocko's Modern Life.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. All of them. The characters. They don't need to
Dexter's
change
Lab.
outfits. They don't need to change outfits. That confuses us.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
He was a
Johnny
dog.
Bravo. Everybody has on the same clothes. And you see, they made fun of like Penny. Like they'll always be like, "Why you always got these red cardigans on or whatever?"
She loved that damn red cardigan.
Okay, she was cold. She like me.
And I never realized how they made Michael gay in the show.
Yo, yeah, the little dancer boy.
I never
With the
realized that.
sweatband and the off the shoulder top.
He was a
And his
one of the
dad,
original
he,
gays.
his dad was so fucked up. He used to tell him like, "You need to call me coach in public." That's fucked up.
Oh,
my
wow.
God.
That was so fucked up.
I never thought about
that's
that.
crazy.
And then they put Sissy on his lockers. The Gross sisters did it.
You know
And
the crazy
then-
thing? I never resonated with Michael. Like I never even thought. Like, oh wow,
He had a
I
whole shoulder thing.
it
on.
didn't matter. I just was like, oh Michael, but
He
like,
he choreographed every dance.
oh no, he did.
He stitched everyone's
He
clothes.
did.
He was very gay. You could tell Michael was very gay.
I never thought about him at all.
you know, in hindsight, he was gay as fuck.
he
was.
gay as fuck.
His dad said, "Do not call me dad in public. Call me coach."
Damn.
You know how fucked up that is.
yeah,
Damn.
He had a whole episode where niggas was calling him a sissy.
yeah. Oh Michael, let me go Google him.
I didn't.
Who played
Just-
Michael?
Justice for Michael.
I want to know who played Michael.
That off the shoulder was a look though.
Yeah, you remember how he had the
Yeah,
off the shoulder thing.
yeah.
He had that headband on.
Headband.
You know who it is? Phil Lamar.
Who?
He's the guy who does so many voiceovers. Is he Samurai Jack too?
Oh, Keegan Michael Key should be Sticky. I think he'll make that funny. Or Jordan
Orlando
Peele.
Brown is sticky.
Or Jordan Peele.
Orlando Brown is sticky.
Who? Eric?
Phil Lamar.
Who's that?
I did an article with him as one of the voiceover people for the Shade Room. He is Static Shock. He is Samurai Jack.
The skinny black guy.
Yeah, he
With the
is
glasses.
Ollie on Family Guy. He's Michael on the Proud Family.
If you've seen him, you know exactly who he looks like.
Yeah.
If you've seen him, you know exactly who he looks like.
He's
Wow.
done
Am I
so
drunk
many
still?
characters.
Am I drunk? If you see him, you know
Yeah.
exactly what he
This
looks
is
like.
Michael? Wow.
Yeah,
I know who this is now.
But who would have thought to pick him?
How drunk am I?
Why?
I got residual hangover.
Yes, that's the thing. And it's wine. Was it red?
White Zinfandel.
It shouldn't be, but you said you drank a whole bottle.
I
so
drank a
yeah,
whole bottle.
It's up for grabs.
Wow.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm coming in with a Michael look next week. It's over. Let me get my sweatband. And Kelvin, I'm going to call you Dad, but then you have to tell me to call you.
Call me
Actually, I'm
Coach.
going to do it to Chris.
Call me Coach.
I'm going to do it to Chris because Chris's voice is more severe.
Call the coach.
Because I remember there was at football practice, the episode I was watching, and then he was like, "Daddy, I got the water." He was like, "I told you, don't call me that in public. It's Coach." That shit was so funny.
Damn, that's sad.
That was
I know.
fucked up.
It was so
That's
sad.
sad. Our black community.
I know, but that was a real
What
depiction.
would y'all do if y'all dads told y'all that?
Dad.
Like, if y'all dads like knew y'all were gay at the time and y'all were like 11,
I mean, what the fuck do you do?
y'all would call him Coach in public?
I will call him
I
coach.
probably, because I'm scared.
I'll call him coach.
Yeah.
Just like my
I'll probably
Joe
call him-
Jackson's kids, they
I'll
always
call
called
him-
him Joe.
I'll probably call him Coach Dad.
No,
He
but he
probably not
says,
going for
"Nigga,
that.
call me Coach."
Coach
like
Dad.
I'm not your dad in public.
Coach Dad.
Kevin going to get his ass beat and call him Coach.
Yeah, okay.
Coach Dad.
No. Wow.
funny.
Well, guys, what we learned?
I learned that next week I'm going to have my off-the-shoulder head sweatband.
Be Michael for Halloween.
You should be Michael
I'm going to
Halloween.
be Michael for Halloween. Yes, let me live out my sister's good legacy because I felt like he was made for me and I didn't appreciate
You
him.
did
at
it
the
as a child.
time.
How didn't y'all know he was gay though?
I knew he was. I don't think
I don't think I thought about it.
I don't think I consciously thought about it.
Like when I was
didn't think
younger, I
thought
knew
about
I was like, "Oh, this guy's gay." And
I
then
didn't
like
think about it.
rewatching the series, I'm like, "Oh, he was very gay."
I didn't think
Yeah.
about it at all.
He's so gay on the show.
I don't. Maybe because he wasn't.
He was there. He was fucking it up though with the talent.
He was a choreographer,
He was fucking it up.
and he was the only male cheerleader.
I'm
Yeah.
so excited for Halloween. I'm gonna wear some shorts off the shoulder and some UGG boots.
Good night.
This outfit's gonna
Good
be so
night.
bad, but you're gonna know immediately.
Good night.
What?
You gotta grow your hair back
Get a
out.
whole
I
night.
Grow
know.
your hair back out.
Yeah, make the look work. Oh my god. What have we
I've
learned?
learned that sucking toes should be left in the bedroom and not on 65-year-old people. And according to the poll, people won't suck their toes and kiss Bay in the mouth. That's weird.
What Paul?
I won't let. I put a poll on.
Oh.
That's weird.
I mean, people like
It's
I've
your
kissed a
feet.
girl. Like I came in a girl's mouth and I kissed her after.
What's yours?
But toes though, I'm okay.
I think it just depends on a person's hygiene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
toes, I'm totally okay.
I've learned that
Y'all learned that Cedric was Bobby.
legit.
Mind blown.
Did not know that.
It's crazy.
Penny.
I learned that Janet Jackson did a Snapchat series.
Right, who knew? Rhythm Nation is still alive and moving.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've also learned that Trump is the first black president.
We won't claim that.
Yeah,
that
I
was-
didn't
that was
learn
shocking to me.
that. I didn't learn
We've
that.
learned that
Um,
Jack Brewer is an idiot.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And what?
Babysitters should not take selfies with guns while they're with their 10-year-old nephews.
Or selfie with guns,
We learned
period.
that I need to go to law school.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that Chris is giving you 15, 10,
minimum.
or life.
Minimum.
Period.
Minimum.
10, 15 life.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You look at
He's
it
not
and
even
say
going
you
by
look
the
at it and say
state
the
laws.
chair. You look at it and say the chair. Is that legal?
It's illegal.
The chair.
Death penalty is illegal in California.
Oh, lucky. Lucky I couldn't
We
pick
can move
that.
to Texas.
Oh, then I could do it?
Mhm.
Great.
Also, I learned that we are going to be at the podcast pit
Yes.
on tomorrow at 7:30, so you can see all this foolishness live in your face. And also, Chris' birthday is the day afterwards, so
Tuesday.
we should have a shot for Chris.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. Yeah, shots for Chris on his birthday.
I'm with that. I mean, Chris is the one who really has to be with it. I would just
Shots
take a
of
shots
what?
to be taking shot. I don't know.
Whatever your
You
choice
can
is.
pick. I don't care.
Have y'all been at this place? The
No.
Dynamo?
No. But we're excited to be there.
Yeah. And liquor is liquor.
We'll see. Maybe it'll be white. I mean, clear.
I hate clear liquor.
I'm only doing one.
I hate clear liquor, but I do it for your birthday, but I hate it. That's why you get a headache. That's how you get a hangover.
The dark ones, it just be too hot in my chest.
But you don't feel it tomorrow.
I'm okay. We'll see.
So, yeah. check us out there tomorrow, y'all.
Yeah, as always, you guys, thank you for listening to the show. You can catch me on social media on Instagram at The World According to Eric, Facebook, Twitter, Eric Devontae, as well as YouTube and Snapchat, Janet Jackson.
Yes, Janet Jackson. Nation.
_3.
Nation. I'm Kelvin Unique. Find me at Kelvinology, KelVinoologgy on your Instagram. Hold on. I fucked mine up too. Find me there. Also follow the Get Right Radio Show on Instagram, the Get Right Radio Show, and download the Good News Radio app. And find us tomorrow at 7:30 at Down and Out Bar, downtown Los Angeles. Come on down there and see the Get Right Live at the Podcast Pit.
And on Instagram and Twitter, you can find me at CCCAW_. And as always, guys, hope y'all got right.
That's right. Get right or get left.
Bitch, you better get right.